G'day and welcome to part 19 of my campaign playing as the HighElves in Divine and Conquer Total War, a mod for Medieval 2. Playing simple today, we have dealt with the north, Angmar is gone, we've allied the Dwarves who are now cleaning up Moria, we've allied Bria and Dunedain obviously, we've allied the other Dwarves, so we have one target. Which is the fisherman. The fisherman that could have been alive and well if they just kept our alliance. And of course Gondor, which we're friendly with, but, you know, at war with. We're also getting the ring to... We got the ring over here. Getting the ring over to Imladris so we can get the quest to go to Mount Doom. And we're retraining all of our troops. All our troops are coming back down. For a train, they're gonna all get Celebrimborian plate. We've got two places where we can upgrade that. We've got the forge lit, and also the other one over here, the Noldoran Bladesmiths Guild as well. So we're gonna be retraining all our troops and pushing south with those. Obviously, Anduin is still just, you know, hamming us with troops. Throwing them at us left, right, and center because that's what the AI does. I definitely should have moved those spies myself. Oh, that's okay. After the main thing will have to just be remember moving them and not just forgetting that they're there. And I'm also, I want to test something I was thinking about before. I just want to test whether it's a typo or not, but the Mithlon Nobles, I want to see if a way station replenishes Mithlon Nobles or gives them free upkeep. And we'll be able to test that when we send old mate down. Old mate. Old mate. Curtin. There we go. Oh, it's Friday. Woo! I'm a little tired. I've had it. We're 2 minutes in. I'm already making excuses. I'm a little tired. Gay, I'm in, welcome in. Time for some fishing. We're gonna fish for some quality entertainment. That's what we're gonna do. I'm not a good fisherman. I normally just throw it in and hook comes up empty, bait gone. And I go, well, now I'm a conservationist. I'm feeding the wildlife. We only have 2,000 gold. Can we not spend the gold on that right now? Edoras, Beyond's Hall. Yeah, sure. I think they're of interest. Congrats. Make little elf babies for me. Yeah. Argon, Fiery. Great. I think it's mainly Argon where we're training troops. We're trying to get those troops over the border.
How you doing?
Good pun in the stream title. Well, that's what we're intending. We're intending to make Enid Wythe into Enid Wraiths. They're all going to be dead. Dead. Welcome, Chronicle. Maybe you can hunt down a fisherman or 5,000 to help with the bait. We're gonna hunt all the fishermen, so then the fish are free. Where it's for the fish. For the fish. Are you retraining troops there? 441. Okay, sure. That. Yeah. Where is it? Both of these ones. Are they actually? Hang on. I get a suspicion that they're not actually upgrades. It's just, I'm pretty sure they can't get tier 3 armor. No, they can't. So they're already, that would just be for experience, which is a waste of money. Actually put ones in there that need the upgrades, like those two. There we go.
Elven warriors.
Sort them out. You are all
Elves.
already
Elven warriors.
Checked out.
Yes, my lord. Onward.
Do that up for next turns, so we don't get ready to spend the money on it. Good stuff. Got the boat ready to transport them across. Once we're fully retraining those, we'll send them over. Want them to go a long way. Legost. Got an inn. We need places for our elves to rest, you know. Eden's along the way. We also need places for them to store all their money. So warehouses are great as well. Get it in there. I mean, there's no, I mean, we're just gonna. This is just straight up losing a skull. But you know what? It's. I gotta click it. I gotta click it. What do we want here? I guess we're not going to be really recruiting troops here, are we? Maybe the Noldor.
Hey, how you doing?
The Noldor. We'll end up getting some Noldor. We can retrain him. 1 gold. Sure. We'll retrain those 3 Sindar Spearmen. Gay baked potato, gay tangled, welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. To tired Friday night EPM, which you can tell because I'm already like what 5 minutes in and I'm making stupid jokes.
Approaching quietly.
Stupid by my standards,
Quietly. Tomorrow's journey.
which means that they're just normal. Get down here. Alright, so all I want them is to be standing on the border. So when this is not under siege, we can throw them in. Those spies. Where are these other spies? We got all these spies. We're gonna keep moving them south.
Approaching.
Down you go,
my
fellas.
lord.
The Inquisition moves. No one expects the Elvish Inquisition.
Approaching quietly, my lord. Approaching quietly. Tomorrow's
Yeah,
journey,
there's
my
more.
lord.
You thought that was all the spies?
Approaching
There's more
quietly,
spies where they
my
came from.
lord.
Get on down there.
Approaching quietly,
And another.
my lord.
And another one. And another one.
Approaching
Get down there.
quietly. I shall continue
I
tomorrow.
think is that all the spies? I'm sure I've probably forgotten some somewhere because, you know, they're spies. They tend to blend in. Oh yeah, we are in fine form tonight. Fine form. Right. Plus an hour late. Yeah, that's right.
Elven
You know,
warriors.
I was close not to coming on. If I reckon if I'd not been another 5 or 10 minutes, it would have been like, we'll just go tomorrow. It'll be fine. Yeah, that was a little bit of family time. Also, just a little bit of. I fell asleep this afternoon and dinner was late,
My lord.
so our whole routine was put back. That's probably more accurate to the point. Right, now we move the troops. Troops. Let's go.
Follow me.
Don't get blocked.
Onward!
Over here. There we go.
Scout the area. At ease.
And this way.
Elves, we must give up the road. For the light.
They've moved. Right, you lot got in. You're retraining. Excellent. Now you fellas
Yes, my
need the
lord.
actual retraining goods over here. So, Indian Ladris. Right. I'd like to do the lowest ones first. We don't have the money for it this time, but that's okay. Okay. Queue all those up.
For the light. Onward. Form up. Yes, my lord.
In fact, some of you could probably
Come
retrain in
on!
there, right? Let's see what we got. Okay. Going on.
By the light of Elbereth.
Keep on
Like the
moving.
wind.
Keep on moving. One left of bark. Ah, there is.
My lord.
He was doing an excellent job at being a spy. EPM, what in your opinion are the top 3 factions in need of rework or update? I feel like I've answered this recently. What did I
For the
say?
light.
Let me just think for a sec. Try and get the end turn and then I'll think about it. I think most factions are in a pretty. Oh, no, that's
Elven
right. You
warriors.
order. Woofing it. Over there.
Swiftly.
I think most factions are in a pretty decent spot right now. I think goblins is probably just the obvious one.
Set sail.
I don't know though whether you can actually make whether you can ever actually make goblins. I think if a lot of work is put into goblins, like a lot of work is put into goblins, I think you'd make the campaign interesting and
Ships
fun.
ready.
You need some scripts, you need some stuff in there. It's just goblins. No one wants to play as goblins. I know there's a few sickos out there who love playing with, you know, the goblins. You're all sick, you're disgusting.
My lord, what is it you wish to discuss? It's good to see another proposition for
They're
us.
very poor, so let's just say you want to give me like... Let's see if 3,000 gold is very poor. Nice. They'll make them meager.
This seems quite reasonable.
They're still very poor. Yeah, so 3,000... We actually could have asked for more then.
An honor and a pleasure.
Right.
Farewell.
Come and go talk
Without
to
question,
the door.
as you
Oh,
wish.
Dorwinian. My favourite peoples. Get over here.
Tomorrow's journey planned out.
Get over there. Cool. War corresponding over here. No news from the front. I think we'll end... Oh no, sorry, we have to move supplies down here. Where have we got? I think I told them where all to go. Yeah, you are coming to be...
Approaching
My-
quietly.
by over here.
Quietly. My
You're
lord.
moving down to there.
Approaching quietly.
Way.
To my lord.
There.
Approaching
There's probably not the spot
quietly.
till we get above it.
Approaching
So you can see that road.
quietly. My
No,
lord.
still can't see it. There we
My
go.
lord.
Got there. You
My
are
lord.
coming down.
My lord. Approaching
Kind of like you be able to
quietly.
see all three of
My
these settlements. Could you like stand? No.
Approaching
There.
quietly.
There we go. That's the ticket. You can get all three.
Quietly.
See what's going on that way. And oh, they're sieging it. Oof. Love when a plan comes together. Yeah. Other factions in need of a rework. When I played Easterlings, I definitely felt like there was more that could be done with that. There's
Stopping
like
here.
the whole dragon cult thing. I think could be expanded on. I feel like you've got a theme there that you could definitely work around, and I feel like it's not playing into it as much as it could do. So probably Easterlings. I mean, really, what do the Easterlings... I guess the Easterlings are getting like a minor rework with the whole Dale rework, because there's... battle. One. I think they're getting a bit of a rework with the whole Dale rework, with the... whatever, I can't think of the name for what it is, but basically the settlements that are between Dale and Easterlings. So they're getting a bit of a rework, but I feel like there's still a lot of growth there. So probably goblins, Easterlings, and the one that I feel like probably not a rework,
Before the
but
dawn.
right now is a little bland, and it relies on like the situation that the faction's in. And since one of their scripts was actually removed in version 5, I'm of course talking about Gondor. I think Gondor, like, you've got the whole fiefdom recruitment thing going on. You are the bastion of the west, so you kind of got that whole thing about you're fighting against Mordor. It's a very fun campaign, Gondor. I really enjoy it. It's my second favorite campaign. But at the moment, I feel like you could play around a lot more with the steward mechanic. That could be fleshed out a lot more. Whole Denethor going mad thing. At the moment, it's just kind of like a slight debuff, and really, it's just like a slight debuff, and like the whole Palantir and Denethor. I feel like there's good material there to work with. and that could be fleshed out a good chunk. You definitely add more to that. Where is it? Guess that's okay. This isn't really a big army. Then we want.
Hey, how you doing?
Hey, welcome in, Sizzlebang.
Elves, over here.
Got spells there. So you guys can go there, and what I want is just like a group of 20. And there. Alright, so you can just pin them and they can,
Watch for the enemy.
you know, shoot them. Yeah, so probably goblins as a rework, probably. Easterlings and Gondor more as like things that I think could be fleshed out. Factions that I think have material there to flesh out, and probably are lacking a little bit in the script department at the moment, and could do well with a little bit extra. That's probably my thinking on that. Yeah, well, there's no chariots out there. No, thank goodness for that. May have actually beaten through a lot of their chariot spam that they had going. You go like that. Then we want ground over here. The runner up in that thought process that I probably had in my mind but didn't mention would probably be Dol Guldur. But I mean, they're kind of in the same boat as goblins. I think goblins are in more need of attention than Dol Guldur. But I think Dol Guldur are very similar in that there's just, you know, I mean, their whole campaign is like Kabul. That's kind of their deal, right? That's their whole campaign. So when a faction's whole campaign is like, look at the whole super fun faction leader you get with the OP cav unit, you know,
Weapons ready, elves.
I think there's room there.
Elves, over here.
And obviously there's going to be people who disagree with what I've just said there. But they would be the factions. I think most other factions are, like, Ered Luin's in a great place. Northern Dunedain's in a great place. I think Bree is perfectly fine. Like, there's no, I don't think there's any issue with Bree at all. I mean, maybe after all those other ones, Bree might be kind of in that next tier of factions that might want some attention, but I don't think it's like, I don't think it's necessary right now. Dwarves of Khazad-dûm, I guess. I mean, they have the whole expedition thing, and the Balrog, and then there's like the Dwarven grudges thing. But past that's not also. But I mean, that's a lot, you know. It's a lot. Erebor. I mean, maybe Erebor would be in that kind of next tier as well. They don't really have a lot going on in terms of scripts.
The enemy siege
It's just, you know, plays the Lonely Mountain or whatever. So
the enemy are battering down the gates.
I think HighElves are in a great place. I mean, look at this campaign. We've had so many different scripts, so many things to play around with. It's been a heap of fun. Lots of custom generals. It's in a great place. I think Dunlin and Ennerwyth got the rework recently. They're looking pretty good, much better than what they were before that. Start firing that, thank you. Let me work around the back. Dol Amroth, I think, is probably in a better spot than Gondor, but probably more because of just its
Enemy siege tower is not
trying to have the elite cab, which is pretty fun to play around with. That's done. Okay. But probably Dol Guldur is in the same situation as Gondor in that we kind of don't have a headline script in their faction. I think Mordor's fine. I think Mordor campaign is exactly what you expect a Mordor campaign to be. I think just get rid of not as many great beasts. Barracks are kind of fine. I think Harad is fine. Ardenheim is fine. Ardenheim is like a hard one to give more content to because you can't really make location-based scripts unless you have like an option like you have with Canned, where it's like,
the enemy have taken.
you know, it's like you have an option to settle in Umbar, or you can go like elsewhere, and maybe that's what will come in the future. And then once you have like, if you take the Umbar option, then you have like more location-based scripts. But I think that's a long way down the track, and it's not really necessary right now. I think Dorwinian is chef's kiss, just perfect. Can start firing into that. You shoot, thank you. Got with that, good.
The enemy siege tower is utterly destroyed.
Dale's getting a rework, so that's just null and void even mentioning that. Woodland Realm, I think, is okay. Don't need to see any issue with that. And Lothlorien, they've got their like unification or rejection script, which I think is fine. The rejection script might need a little bit of work in that it's not really very incentivized to take that option. I'm gonna probably try and do a campaign as the Woodland Realm at some point and go for the unification just to see how it feels. I mean, because I've always just done the rejection because it's just better. But I'm gonna try and do a unification one to see how that feels, just to experiment with it, see if there's anything we just don't know. Because some of the scripts have information that's not there until you actually do it. So, you know, we'll have a look at that, see how it goes. But I think it's fine. Who's that leave? Oh, Anduin and Vale.
The enemy are badly bloodied.
That's probably there's a different discussion about Anduin and Vale, and it's not that it needs work. It's just I don't like a mechanic as part of that campaign. But there you go. There's my answer. You know, you weren't expecting that much of an opinion, but do you? Yeah, Dolomrot doesn't have really any keyline scripts. Same, bit like Gondor. Gondor and Dolomrot are more like the situation you're presented with, and less about, less about the scripts that you might get access to, because it doesn't really need scripts. Gondor has no scripts. Gondor needs no scripts, right? That's kind of like the situation with that. Do you think they should bring back the AA invasions for Gondor? It definitely made it more challenging. I feel like version 6 Gondor is not... It's definitely not version 4.5. You know, it is a lot easier. And when I say a lot easier, I mean a lot easier. Not just in regard to the AA scripts, but Mordor is just way less aggressive. Like super, super less aggressive compared to what they were in 4.6. 4.6, they were just absolute... It was a meat grinder from the outset. And it feels like they had a lot less to give in the last... I'm probably killing all my troops. I just got by for a second. You two probably still have an okay angle over here. Yeah, fine now. Whatever, go. I don't think I can retrain these Mithlond nobles, so they're kind of just expendable at this point. I'm not going to send them all the way back to Mithlond to retrain, but they'll be the next ones to go in. They don't actually need to go right now. Back. We got archers firing.
The enemy army flees the field. Be awed by the victory we have won here today.
Fine. I was distracted. I was thinking about questions. Okay, it worked out. Can you say... Morning all. Today is my 40th and 3rd birthday. I don't know half of you half as well as I should like. And I like less than half of you half as well as you deserve. Sizzle bang. Happy 40th and 3rd birthday. And yeah, I hope you're gonna have a great day. And yeah, enjoy it. I'm glad you can join us here today on your birthday. Happy birthday, mate. Can I say that Rohan needs a bit of a rework for the Theoden script? Yeah, I'd say that's Rohan's probably in like that next tier behind goblins. You know, the three initially I said. Goblins, Gondor / Dol Amroth, and Easterlings probably. I think it would sit behind in that next tier, probably with like Erebor and yeah, Rohan, maybe Bree, but I think Bree's fine. I don't have an issue with Bree. The Ardenheim could have a script where they either go Númenorian or Haradrim. Yeah, like some sort of, like if they decide to settle in the south, then they become a bit more Haradrim or something. Whereas if they like sail off and invade, you know, they retain their Númenorian roots. Yeah, there's like something along. I feel like there's something there. There's something there you could have. We got money. Yes, please. There's something there. Definitely there's ideas that could be had. Gondor needs to stop collapsing in Mordor early game. Yeah, it would be nice if AI Gondor was a little stronger, but I think the main fix to that is going to be toning down the Great Beasts, right? If the number of Great Beasts that are recruitable by the AI Mordor is toned down, that's really going to help. Because Gondor, sometimes they do collapse super early, but on the, like, probably half the times that they actually hold out, you go, they're holding out. They're actually maybe even going to win. They're, like, turning the tide, and then the Great Beast spam comes through, and they just can never win, right? They just never win by themselves. So it's, I think the Great Beast spam is probably toning that down is going to make things at least a little evener than what they
Elves.
were, I think.
Scout the area.
Elves, we must give up the road. At ease.
Stop that for now. Okay, you fellas. You know what? Just
For the
just
light.
merge. Yeah, just do that, and then you can get in.
Elves.
Onward.
One too many.
My lord.
And you go to come down here. You might be able to get
Swiftly.
trained.
Form up.
Actually, remember when Gondor's campaign needs the Nazgûl need to stop sitting around Barad-dûr for however many turns it is and actually lead the Mordor armies? Yeah, yeah. For at least the player, it's just too easy early game now. They just kind of chill around Barad-dûr and not do a whole heap of anything.
My lord.
They do much of nothing.
Quietly. My lord.
Go to there.
Approaching quietly.
Do I have? I mean, how long are they sieging this place for? Can you guys actually make the attack? What's going on? Feel free to attack, fellas. Oh, God. Whoa! Yeah, that would be definitely jumping up nice and quickly. No issues there. So, I would like to send... Are there any...
Elves.
Anyone who's like of that
the light.
barracks?
Yes,
just
my
go
lord.
straight to him.
Come
You
on.
can get retrained there.
At ease.
Everyone else, you fellas need to go.
For the light.
Everyone whose
Elven
numbers
warriors.
are actually full.
My lord. For
All
the
of
light.
you head down to Eregion.
Onward. Form up.
Retrain down there,
Elves.
and that then gives space for all of you
For
to
the
jump
light.
into here.
Swiftly.
Probably even merge those two.
Yes, my lord.
That one. Okay.
Elves.
We
My
can
lord.
actually get in there this
Come on.
turn.
Elven warriors.
Better. Making
Follow
our way
me.
down. Do we have any? Yeah, here. And you. Any
By the light of Elbereth.
Cinder
my lord.
All of you go
Elven
straight
warriors.
to that color.
Swiftly.
Um,
Elves. Elven warriors. Elves. Elves.
all of you, your full numbers, you can just go down to Eregion.
Elves.
You need to keep
Sire.
moving. That.
Over here, elves. Come, my
The rest
brothers.
of you, though, jump in.
Sire.
Come through.
Like the wind.
And do some training. Right. Maybe restrict Great Beast to Barad-dûr, Durthang, Moran, and Minas Ithil. I think even that's too many. You think about Mumakil. Mumakil are 2 settlements. And I would be kind of okay with like Barad-dûr, maybe Durthang. That gives Durthang actually a bit more value as a settlement. I mean, you already do have the Black Numenorians there, so maybe not Durthang. But like, it would make sense that they get Great Beast to train them up in the mountains there. Durthang, Barad-dûr, and yeah, maybe Minas Ithil. 2 or 3 settlements. I really don't think it needs to be more than that. Northern Dunedain, they're not going to attack. They're good factions, so once they're not going to break alliance. We have perfect and immaculate relations. Okay, they're not breaking. The only reason they broke last time is because we were still at war with Bree and they allied Bree, so they just joined in on the war again. And remember, we didn't get an alliance last time. We just got a ceasefire. And because they're a good faction, they will be very hesitant to break an alliance. They'll only do it accidentally, really. Like occupying a fort or something like that. More green lines. Definitely. Eregion. Okay, good. You can actually retrain those 2 now. I'd like you to go for... when we actually start building that this turn. Yes, grab that one. I'd like you to... you're gonna have a lot of retraining lads coming in, so just hold your retraining. Eregion. Zoom West is starting to kick off. That's nice. Still need a bit of growth here. Let's do one. Right. I'm a bit concerned that they're not attacking us. We're going to take a lot of attrition down there. Good thing we got some reinforcements off the coast. Where is my...
Ships ready.
Guys, can we... hang on. Let's just do...
Ships ready.
hang on.
Ships ready.
Army, disembark.
Swiftly. Ships
I have
ready.
you
Ships ready.
break
Yes,
off
my
from the
lord.
fleet. Jump back into that boat.
Ships ready. Ships
Back into
ready.
there. Okay, so you're still in port.
Ships ready.
And we can send our lads up to go.
And the grapples
Deal with
are
them.
prepared to board.
One down. Another one there.
We are victorious. Preparing to board
Run
and
away
engage the
again.
enemy. We are victorious.
The next time we should
And
be
the
able to sink that
grapples
one.
and prepare to board.
You
We
know
are
what?
victorious.
May as well blockade it while you're there.
Have their port blockaded.
Blockade it, sir. Blockade it. Let's keep
Elven
moving
warriors.
Over.
Onward.
Okay, do we have some more? Okay, we're almost done retraining
For
here,
the
I think.
light. Elves.
Just this last one. Do him. And then we're ready to move out across. Ready to go. Probably even split that into two forces. One go Baravian, one go Vale. Just scoop them up nice and quickly while there's no defenders. We'll do a nice quick attack there. We've got boats ready to move them over, so we're all good. Mr. Diplomat.
Your orders.
Moving.
Yes, without question. As you wish. Stopping here.
I did mention the Anduin and Vale, and I'm going to come back to the Anduin and Vale in terms of what I think it needs. Maybe not necessarily needs, but what I would like. What I would like with the Anduin and Vale campaign. I think we end the turn. Yeah, we're kind of just still doing a little bit of administration at the moment. They're in Spies. Head south. All of you get down here.
My lord. My lord.
There's a couple of things about the Anduin and Vale campaign. I really like the idea of the mountain hideout buildings, the ones that give the trade bonus, and you need to get to build up for the script. What I don't like is it says you get a garrison from them, and you don't. So what I think would be really cool is if they were an economic building that you could build early as the Anduin and Vale that also gave a garrison. And that would actually feel really cool as the Anduin and Vale because you're completely surrounded on all sides and have multiple enemies. So to be able to build an economic building that also gives you a defensive bonus, that would be really cool. Right? I think that would be super slick. On top of that, and I think linked in with that, potentially, but maybe not, is the whole recruitment system. I think lend the turn there. I don't mind the split barracks, the 3 different Anduin and Vale barracks. I get what they're going for. What I don't like is that you can't retrain all of your units in those barracks. So what I would like is for... I think I have 2 options. Is all of the barracks can retrain all of the other units' barracks at, assuming you're at that tier, right? So if you're at if you've got a tier 3 infantry unit, or tier 2, whatever, tier 2, tier 3, I think, and you have a tier 3 horse barracks, horse stable, whatever, you'd be able to retrain the tier 3 infantry units in there, just like a way station, effectively. Not be able to recruit fresh ones there, but actually be able to retrain units. Because right now you play and it's just a little bit... it's not like it's unplayable. It's just it's a little bit frustrating. It doesn't feel nice. Feels a little... Just feels a little painful. And I think it would be nice if you could retrain. My second option is increase the valuability. The valuable nature of the mountain outpost line and make the mountain outpost line also retrainable of all units.
The hour has come. Let us set about this butchery with a will.
I guess there is a third option now, thinking about it, is you could just... I think that they were restricted in version 5 with the way station, how many units you could have attached to the way station. I don't think that's a restriction anymore in version 6, because with the OP. So you could just make it the way stations can retrain every Anduin and Vale unit, right? But that wouldn't probably work with the way stations function because of they only retrain units in world regions that unit doesn't come from. So that probably wouldn't work. So I feel like there needs to be either something attached to the mountain outposts that let you retrain all your units, and that would like still maintain like the regionality of it. Like you have to have those, like regionally you can retrain, but once you start moving out from there, it gets a little bit harder to retrain units, and you have to use the correct barracks. And that to me would make a lot more sense. Or you can just make it a blanket recruitment across all of them. I think there's some room there for some movement, though. I think either way. Now, do they have another ladder? They do out here. Now, have they stopped recruiting chariots? Are they unable to recruit them now because we've taken their chariot settlement, like we took Argon? I don't think it works that way, even as the player. I think you can still, once you take it, I think they can recruit them still. I think it's just that we've kind of, I think we've just killed so many of their chariots, there's just not as many. There's not as many going around anymore. So yeah, go like that. You fellas go to there. You can throw at them as they come up, and same thing over here. Don't throw until they're up onto the that you hold. You can fire at will at that one. Put those up. There.
This is the way. This is the way. Advance. Elves, over here.
Okay, so we have some ones with shields. Close, but not right up there. I mean, maybe it's standard by you. Always sometimes even better just putting them closer. Probably leave hard hitter here ready to go through. We need something. There, thank you. And then have a couple over on this for spearmen first. Followed by the Lordmasters. Okay, let's go. Unoccupied forts alert. Oh yeah, we have lots of unoccupied forts, but we're on the warpath. We're not looking at forts at the moment. Forts are for when you're trying to turtle and build up in between recruitment cycles. That's what the purpose of forts are. Right now, we're just retraining, moving forward, where we want to get most value out of movement for our troops rather than save a little bit of gold.
We meet them at last.
Combine the armory and mountain outposts for those settlements. Yeah, something like that. I think that'd be great. Would definitely improve it. I'd like the bear warrior to be available in all settlements that go burning path, beyond path. Yeah, I think that'd be good as well. You'd use the way station. No, yeah. I think the way station wouldn't work because of how way stations function. They'd have to change entirely how way stations function because they, yeah, as I said, you can only recruit units in world regions that you can only train units in a way station in world regions where that unit is not recruitable. That's how they work currently.
Elven warriors.
Jinxed it, chariot stacking coming. Do us sending a couple of chariot units to this army? I mean, yeah, there's a chariot unit off the coast, but remember, I can't retrain chariots here. I can't retrain cavalry here, rather. I can't retrain cavalry, so it's kind of a bit whatever. We kill them. I need to set the archers. Because this is a Sindar only settlement.
The enemy siege tower has reached our walls.
There. Narrower. Getting close. Getting close, Standard White. You don't want to let them throw their javelins.
If we continue like this, we will smash the enemy.
Yeah, and I think with just a couple of minor changes, and I say minor, you know, not having any knowledge of how much that would actually be. Why are you firing? Stop firing. But I think a couple of small changes in terms of, not small maybe in terms of work, but small in terms of what the final effect will be.
It's time for
I think would make the Anduin and Vale campaign a lot more enjoyable.
Blast their eyes.
I could be wrong, but I feel like the Anduin and Vale campaign is not a campaign a lot of people replay regularly. And maybe I'm wrong about that, but that's just my gut feeling on that.
Ready, elves. At ease. Elven warriors.
Yeah, roasted that unit. Nothing.
The walls are no longer ours. The enemy have taken.
Yeah, javelins. I know. Okay.
Watch for the enemy.
Elders. It's not really firing at them. We'll just clean them up. I know they'll. I don't think actually close enough to keep them in the fight. Maybe. Sure. We can probably. They're just gonna rout too easily.
Without him, his troops will lose their will to fight.
I don't think firing in right now is a great idea. Maybe you have an angle. You fire into like back, maybe. Get some shots in there. Just waiting for them to all come up before we throw our javelins on the flanks. Kind of a user-friendly change for firing back there. Almost all up here. Still quite a few, because I'll throw their javelins at the siege tower if they're still up there. Okay, probably you two can now start firing as well. Get back here. Let them have it. Yep, let loose. Let loose. Let loose hell. Oh, they came down off the bloody wall. I guess I should have had them over further. Whoops.
The enemy are badly bloodied. They have lost half their men.
Maybe you can. So painful. Onto there. They're starting to push through this fight. What about over on the other side?
Elven warriors.
Yeah. Dealt with that. They got most of the. Whew, they got javelins. Barely any made it up and over. They're gone. Excellent. Let's throw some javelins into them. Well, actually, they're still on the siege tower, so don't do that. Could I have you? Should you fire at that one? You two aim for the Gilman. Okay, are they all up now? Alright, here we go. This is the beautiful. This is it right here. Alright, we go defensive. We say throw. They pull out their javelins. They're all up here. Let them have it. 106. Oh, and what do they drop down to? 95. Give it to them again. Oh yeah. They drop to 82. Give them another throw. Wickham. Oh yeah. Down to 64. 64, and again. And because some of the units have died, that's why they appear to have so much ammo. They keep their ammo if the unit's still alive. Yeah. And that is efficient. Wowzers, that's good. Okay, archers, what are we shooting at? Yeah, okay, can you hit those ones there? She's still quiet. Yeah. Okay, now we're out of ammo. Now you can move forward. Okay, same thing on this side. Can you guys throw your javelins? Yep. We've got them to come back up on the wall just by getting a couple in melee, and then we do the same thing. Now they have spears over there, armor-piercing javelins, so they should still. Yeah, kind of. There's something really satisfying about throwing javelins at end of life, particularly like this. Like that's almost Geneva Convention level right here. Good. But then. Okay.
Weapons ready, elves.
We've got all them. They're routing. Excellent. Where are the chanters? Chanters come up. They come up. Do they go down? What's going on? What's these units over here? That's fine. Yeah, I think the chanters were actually out of range to get the. Well, they stopped chanting. I don't know. Here they are. There's two of them. You two, kill them. Kill them all.
Behold how our cowardly foe the enemy are utterly vanquished. This is a great victory worthy of only the mightiest of generals.
Stuff. Actually, you know what? I said Darwinian before was perfect. It's not. Nothing's ever perfect. To say something was perfect that I love so dearly would be lying to myself. Mornithel needs a custom settlement. Because at the moment it is the generic,
Please, my lord.
the generic high elf or generic elven city, which is terrible. Generic elven cities are pathetically bad. You never want to upgrade them if they're actually in a defensive situation. So it needs a super cool elven city design that has skywalks and, you know, a mixture of machine gun and ballista towers, gatehouse towers that actually work. You know, it needs to be a super cool settlement. Nothing but the best for my Dorwin Inn. Isengard campaign needs to give Saruman some clothes. What? Juniard History Guild. I don't really want a history guild there, thanks. Out of the front line. I will decline that one. Look at all this training going on. These units, the armies coming down are going to be so freaking strong.
For the light!
There you go.
Swiftly!
Okay, retrain. So everyone there is ready to go
Elves,
apart
Elven
from
warriors.
you and you. Or you can start moving south.
Conceal our movements. For the light!
Those run in as well. You probably merge those two. Retrain all of those. Excellent. How are we going here? Still have 2. And the 2 cabs. So everyone but you, you, and you can come out. Now, of those, who needs better armor? All of
Elves,
you are fine to
your will,
push
my lord.
south.
Elves!
Look at that.
Swiftly!
You
Elven
fellas,
warriors!
I mean, they've got space over here next turn.
Elves!
Get over there.
Former sire!
You need to get to Imladris for the ring situation.
Like the wind! My lord? Come on! Yes, my lord?
Okay. Okay, I just have
My lord?
you're all
Elves,
ready to go.
Elves! For the light! My lord?
Your will, my lord.
Elves!
You step there.
We must defend these
Okay.
lands! Enter it! Elven
Big space for them to get into a reg in, and then we can retrain all of those. Okay.
My lord, approaching quietly. My lord.
You're my Endbite diplomat if I ever need
Yes,
one, because
tomorrow's
you know, I don't think
journey
we're going to be talking
planned
to you
out.
guys anymore. We're just
Stopping
killing
here.
you. Got healer, nice. Ringsmith Holland, I don't really need that, that's fine. Dorwin also needs their own version of Gilgalad's company. No, I disagree with that. They've already got the Navari Naharim custom general, plus the Morroquendi protectors, no, sentinels. Oh, yes. Yes. The lines. Although there's probably going to be a lot more custom generals coming out and about in the next versions, I would say. Is there a general here? There's no oh, it's because we got this capital really close, yeah. And we have the that global lore bonus is doing work. Really, really is. Probably get the growth. I mean, that one. Speaking free upkeep for our catapults and ballistas. Something.
lord. By the
Okay,
light
you
of
fellas,
Elrond.
where are we sending you? So we are getting anyone Emenya or Cinder. We can send south.
Come, my brothers.
So you,
Yes, my lord. For the light.
all of you,
Yes, my lord.
both
For the
of
light.
you,
Yes, my lord.
can all head directly to
Come
Regian.
on. Be elves.
You guys need to come this way first.
Onward.
The retraining
My lord.
houses.
Swiftly.
Yeah,
Conceal our movements.
need upgrades.
Elven
But you're all
warriors.
ready. They've taken Mathelberg. Good on ya, dwarves. Good on ya, dwarves. Now, all I need to see now is, come on, is Khazad-dûm or Lothlorien doing
Yes, my
anything?
lord.
Surely,
As you wish.
surely they're doing
Stopping
something.
here.
Yes, my lord.
Poking them, telling them
Sire.
do something.
My lord. Without
We do want to
question.
get the reinforcements in while we
Ships
get a
ready.
chance to.
Elves. Onward.
So that's one too many. Can we merge
Elven warriors.
two? Right, what do we have here? So we definitely want to get the swords. We're out of money. Definitely the swordsman. The lower number of bows. We have the money next turn.
I will only
But
address
dang, I come and see
in
just.
battle. Ships ready.
Same with you. Could you? Oh, you don't really need to retrain. I'm more interested in where those. Oh, we got these. I
Ships ready.
forgot the navy
Ships
over
ready.
here. Get over here
Ships ready.
with the armies in it.
Ships
Get
ready.
in. Completely forgot about them. Have I not
Ships
moved them for a
ready.
couple of turns? At least one turn, maybe. Yeah, probably even two.
Ships
Maybe just
ready.
one. Definitely didn't move them last turn. Where are those Anduin ships? Can we go hunting?
Set sail. Yes, sir. Full sails. Yes, sir.
Can't see
Full
'em.
sails.
Yeah.
Set sail. Ships ready.
Over there. Right. Yeah. And we need
Ships
boat.
ready. A fine day to sail.
My lord.
And we're going hunting. So, we want to split the army. Get two places at once. We don't have any
Elves.
siege equipment. That's okay. So, who has got... I think they've both got... They got a healer and everything. Who's the better generals? He's the worst one. So, you're number one.
Follow me.
Get on it, number one. Get over here.
Elven warriors.
My
lord.
So we want Cav,
For the
Cav.
light. My lord. Swiftly. This is the way.
We want... Give him... Bowman.
Yes, my lord.
Swordmaster. One. Eye.
Yes, my lord. For the light. Elves.
So give
My
him
lord.
all of that.
Elven warriors. Come on. Ready, elves.
Give him those cell swords. Left over cell swords.
For the
You
light.
make it into here and potentially
Onward.
retrain. That one.
Sire.
Him as well.
Lord. Swiftly.
We'll give him the ammunition out of the Swordmasters, but with the Linda, and then we'll put the next army is led by guy. Healer, yep. You
Elves.
come out, and
Yes,
you can
my
have
lord.
all of those Cinder plus
Elven warriors.
Gav.
Elves. Sire. Elves.
Right.
Follow me.
Can you come? Can we split
Ships ready.
that?
Leaving
Right,
the
you fellas come down and very quickly go for a little
Form up. By the light of
there.
Elrond. Assail them. Put them down.
Okay.
ships ready.
Come, my brothers. Take to the waters.
Fellas get to there.
Now. By the light of Elrond.
That one.
Engage.
Okay. Rejoin.
Ships ready.
Rejoin,
Finding
rejoin.
naval forces.
The green lines forever. The Avari aren't that good. What? Excuse you? The Avari are not the same quality as Gilgalad's company? Yeah, nothing is the same quality as Gilgalad's company. Something to remember about the Avari units is they're higher number than the Noldor units. The Avari, and they're much easier recruitable. And you can recruit them everywhere. Yeah, exactly right, Sizzlebang. Gilgalad's company isn't recruitable, it's just an alpha and mega unit for one of the most notorious characters in Lord of the Rings. Gwyn basically doesn't exist in the book, so giving a made-up general a made-up unit would throw off the mods instead. Yeah, definitely would. And the thing about Dwayne, fuck me dead, man. You fucking did it now. You done messed up. Dwayne has... The Elven units are recruitable everywhere. There is no restriction on it. So you can get a elite spear javelin unit. Probably one of the best spear javelin units in the game. Everywhere. You get a two-handed sword everywhere. That would probably only be bested by, you know, bloody high elves, really. You've got an elite long-range archer, the shadows. You've got the Navari Naharim, which I think is probably one of my favorite units in the entire mod. An elite elven cav archer, which is better than these ones. Better than these cav archers. Where are they? Where are they? Here. Better than these suckers. Oh, if I could find one. Better than these guys. And then on top of that, you've got the Morroquendi protectors, the pike unit, which has more models in it than the Golden Boys. They're not as high numbers, but they have I think 102. There's like 30, almost 30 odd more troops, which is huge. And they get the Sentinels, which are basically a high tier sword and shield unit, but happen to also be one of the best archers in the game. And they're all recruitable everywhere. And that is, you can't just look at units and go compare one to another. You have to actually look at the whole picture. Look at it holistically. You can't just look at one thing, because that's not an accurate representation. I had the spy up here. Where'd he go? I sent him south. He's blending in again. He's right here somewhere. He was next to Barshaleg. I let him there?
My
Okay, come
lord.
in. Okay.
Approaching quietly. I shall continue to move.
We're moving on that side. Still just kind of chilling down here. Good. Yeah, that's there's a lot of borders there. He's gonna have to hold off for a little bit. And yeah, we got troops coming. We got them on the way. This is chill now. See, I can actually talk to you guys about topics because I'm not attacked on every front. I can actually think about other things other than being constantly harassed by, you know, 4 different enemies. Think you need to play Dwayne again to show how good the Avari are? That just means the Avari have too many models in the unit have too high stats? What? T-Scope Man. You literally just said that the Avari are like 3rd tier elves. That was your words. Not the same quality. The 3rd tier elves. The Avari aren't that good. So 2 comments ago, the Avari aren't that good. 1 comment ago, they're not the same quality. They're only 3rd tier elves. And then you go, That just means if I have too many moles in the unit and have too high stats. So you're saying they're not good and now you're saying they're too good? Man, get your story straight. Vineyard, yes please. It's gone there. Full of the real market's gone. The White Council, we've been summoned. Strangers from distant lands, friends of old, you've been summoned here to answer the threat of Mordor. Excellent. We lost the one ring. We don't know if it slipped away from the ring bearer or if it was stolen by roaming bandits. He didn't have Golem. What? What? Okay. Have I ever had the ring quest as the High Elves? Is this a bug in version 5? Because I know my previous High Elf campaign I did on the channel, we didn't actually get the ring because we couldn't get it. It was over in Mistran and that didn't seem to appear again. Is this a bug? No wonder we don't remember the guy's name. He sucked as a ring bearer.
Are you not entertained? Are you not entertained? Is this not why you were here?
I mean, he didn't even have Golem. I mean, we literally just said we got the White Council message. It's gone. And he's got 7. Look, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. He's got 7 retinue. So the 8th retinue was the ring. He didn't have Golem. So he shouldn't have been able to lose it. I don't think I've ever seen that before. He just lost it. He just lost it. How? Like, we're at the council. We got the council message. I mean, he didn't even have it for that long. He just went from Carndoom to here. I am utterly confused. The random segments of code. The random segments of code, they're conspiring. Anatar strikes. No way. Yeah, I don't know. I'm legitimately confused. I've never seen that before.
My lord, onward!
By the light of follow me.
I'm frankly in a state of shock. Look, I'm gonna leave him there. Just 'cause, I mean, it did say the ring quest popped.
Yes, my lord.
Like,
My lord.
you need to
Come
get.
on!
Why can't I not retrain your armor? Why can't I not retrain you?
My lord.
Come down here.
Form up!
Celebrimborian plate. Why can't I not retrain you there?
Elves,
Don't know why.
swiftly! Yes, my
Lacking. It's fallen apart. The
Onward!
campaign is
Form up!
just it's fallen apart at the seams clearly.
Come, my brothers!
Now, do you know? So we have a way station here. I just wanted to check this. We have a way station. It doesn't say it gives it to Mythalon nobles, and he's not free upkeep, which he would be if it was the case, and we'd be able to retrain his number. We can't. That's one thing tested. I'm a little bit still shocked. I'll send them next turn. We did. I do want to get that Noldor barracks and just get a couple of lads up here just in case. Because Gundabad still technically border us here, so they could send an army over and attack. So we'll just get some lads into that settlement. Okay.
Elves! Swiftly,
Down we
my
go.
lord.
You fellas need to get
Onward.
retrained.
Be vigilant.
Yes, my lord.
And with
Swiftly.
you. I think we've almost got all the troops down. They're probably the first away now. All of you are ready
For the light!
to go.
For the light!
And start making your way south
Come
as well.
on! Conceal our movements.
Good stuff. What's his name? It was Enitar the whole time.
Sire!
Morellirion. Did he say anything here that might be like adopt scouting, safe lands, well supplied, talent with numbers, physically? I mean, he doesn't. He's not. I mean, if it was Enitar, it would be like the tier above that, wouldn't it? Be like flawless, physically flawless or something. Promising tactician. Yeah, no, nothing there. Nothing there would give it away. The Enid Wraiths did it.
My lord!
me.
Elven warriors!
Well, I mean, there you go. Fate has stepped in, and guided our hand clearly. That we're not going to be dropping the ring into Mount Doom this campaign. I mean, I don't know how else I can. There's no other way to put it. That's just what's happened. Warehouse. I'm gonna want to recruit some troops there. Got money. I might just queue them up at the end of the turn. Oh, thicker green lines. Yes, yes, yes. Look at this Elven port up in the frozen north. Like, yes, we love to trade snow. We trade in snow and dirt and a little bit of rock. That's our deal. Oh, nice. We do that one. Didn't actually get sieged. Stuff. And what do we want here? We want the Alien Council Hall, definitely. They backed off. Great. Extra cash, condom. And Latash is all good. Okay, let's queue up those troops in Argond. We got.
For the light!
They're just coming to
Swiftly!
retrain.
At ease!
Those up. Get some more units heading across. Right. And we have like a full stack here as well. We're gonna move out as in probably momentarily. Same thing here. Grab everything we can grab there, and get them going. Right. Aha! You found my invasion fleet, but it's too late. It's too late.
The ship's ready.
Sunk.
Board and engage the enemy.
This guy is an admiral.
We are victorious. And the grapples and
Not sunk.
prepare to board.
Unfortunate.
Victory is ours.
Come to there
Yes, sir.
and perhaps
Full
do
sail.
some. I can't retrain the boats. Oh, he just doesn't need retraining. I can do that one.
Ship's ready.
Sure. Come down to here.
Set sail.
We get him down here.
We can go no further. Ship's ready.
But you
Ship's
can
ready.
join up with him.
Merging fleets.
What do we have here? Some lads, so we can nip in. And look, Alfud, where's that spy? There's a spy in here. Okay, get out. You're not needed anymore, I don't think. 4%.
My lord. Approaching quiet.
Okay, so what I think we're going to do here is we're going to send
Ship's ready.
the larger army with the general.
Ship's ready.
Yep. Over to Alfud. See if we can nab that.
Ship's
In
ready.
fact, I might
Ship's
even
ready.
go get to there.
Form up!
Ships ready.
Come, my brothers.
Probably want
Ships ready.
both catapults in the same army. Just come to here.
Form up. Yes, my lord.
Elves, come on! Ready, elves?
Yes, my lord.
I mean, that's a pretty decent
By the light
force.
of Elbereth.
It's got Mithril Nobles as well. Yeah, so you fellas can go.
Over here, elves.
Orders
Go
complete.
for that.
Assail them.
Elves,
You guys come back in the boat. Come over to here.
no!
We're
Elven
heading over
warriors,
here.
stay in the ships ready. Ships ready. Joining the fleet.
You wanted a
Mighty
fleet?
naval forces.
You wanted a fleet? Now that's a fleet. Get in there. So...
Sire.
Ooh, they pulled back. Bit of a risk. So what we're going to do here
By the light
is
of
we're going
Elbereth.
to send this army out. We're going to siege. Can we back it up with
Lord?
forces? We can.
Follow me.
So this army's looking pretty strong. Come to there, siege it up,
Scatter them. Put
and
an
we
end to
need
this
9
evil.
units.
Its end draws near.
9 units. So let's go... What do we have in here?
Sire.
There could be some chariots floating around. But there's not. Actually, we really have seemed to got rid of the chariots, haven't we?
It will be
Probably
an
a few
honor
still, but there's
defeating
definitely a
you.
big difference. Can we have... Yeah, they still haven't dealt with these goblins. They couldn't do it. Look how many units Anduin have wasted on these goblins. Fantastic. That's great. You're not going to retrain
Elven
there, so you
warriors.
can go. Mithril Nobles
Yes,
can
my
go. Just get
My
some
lord.
of these
Elves, for the
archers
light.
out.
Onward.
4 more.
This is the way. Elves,
A javelin.
my lord. Elves,
Leave a javelin behind.
Yes, my
Like
lord.
that. Alright, stack that up so it's nice and strong. We got still some lads left behind to defend. Also, how long do I get a general when I think about it? 8 turns.
ships ready.
That's how he deceived us. He purposely lowered his attractiveness because he knew we'd never suspect anyone who was moderately attractive. Oh, you know what? Sauron is clever. Sauron is clever. Did you a favor, now you don't have to take Marines on a loaded army to Mordor. This is true. So, this time Barabin, we're taking it and we're not giving it back. Okay? We're not giving it back.
Elves,
Engage.
Some band, not even a general in here. Okay. Let's get in there.
send them back to their underworld.
There is a tide coming to Anduin, and they're gonna be facing units that they're gonna be the ones coming down from the smiths, from the smithies. The armor is strong.
Units, await
We'll
my
do it.
orders.
Serve the house of Elrond. Elves, over here.
There we go.
Elves, over here.
Heavy
Yeah, you fellas can push forward. I mean, I think we just go on all 3 sides, you know, full attack, because there's
Watch for the enemy.
like barely any troops defending, so you know, just get in there.
Advance.
Full assault. Get in there.
Over here.
We got 1 ladder. Not you.
Elves, over here.
I have you on the ladder.
enemy. Aiming for the elves.
You can jump up over here and do some shooting. Probably, yeah, that side. Bit of that.
This is the way.
Right, so we want pikes ready to push through in the middle. Get into the gate. Cav. Have archers, you can just jump out this side. And you. Go the other way.
Advance.
Some lads.
Advance.
Please, out either way.
This
Be in the middle.
Evil has spread across these lands.
One more unit. What's this over here? Oh, an archer unit. Okay. Over here.
This is the way. Stay on guard.
Okay, so this is the assault on this side. Just group them together, and then this side, group them together, and then that leaves the front. Good stuff.
Make it slow. Our homes must be defended. This is the way.
Cool.
Ready your mounts.
All three of you. There's no one on the side at the moment, so push to about there. Then we want to go to the other side.
Draw attention.
Fellas, make your way around. Out here. Run. Then the
Weapons
front.
Ready, elves. Ready, elves.
Heal for a moment. Oh, actually, there's some archers there.
Bows.
Okay. When you get up there, fight. Should be able to auto resolve. Yeah.
Claim it for the elves.
The ladders are now in place.
Possibly.
Walls are no
I
match
I
for
want
the
to get
valor
a
and
nice
force of
good,
our
a good win
arms.
here, because this is a bit of a death push on Anduin. We can maintain our integrity of our armies.
Battering ram is in place.
We're
It'll not be long before our
really
enemy's
gonna push through
defenses fall.
on all flanks. So we're really just throwing this unit to the wolves just to hold them up on the ladder. It's not terrible because it's an archer on archer. Can I get the next unit? Actually, really don't need to send these guys up here. We're throwing like a nothing sellsword and a Lindar bow unit up here. Meanwhile, we're actually attacking the other sides.
Our homes must be defended.
And they pulled their captain back to the middle. Those got to here. Oh.
The battering ram has done its work.
Oh, the cinematics. I know I can turn that off, but I do like it because it reminds me that things have actually gone down. Thanks for the follow, 93 Selman. Welcome in. Lovely to have you here. Can you just run through and go ignore that, get to the center, and just get them in the melee? They don't go to one of the other towers. And also, so you don't just get shot there. Yeah, so there's no pressure on this side. Run in now. Over to here.
Keep your wits sharp.
Our men have reached the gate with the
We
battering ram.
have a swordman unit come to here. You're going to protect your shield, so you're going to protect against those archers when they come back down. Archers, push this way, and then get our swordmasters up to the front. You can go protect the archers if they come that way. Bandits. What we want to avoid is committing anywhere around here near these
The battle is
towers.
very much in our favor.
They're
Victory
just
will be ours.
sacrificing themselves a little bit.
Our homes
Okay,
must
they're
be
coming up.
defended. Elven warriors.
There, just walk.
Bows. This is the way. This is the way.
Ready your mounts.
Elves, over here.
Turn this way.
Men have done well. The gates have fallen.
There's sellswords in.
Elven warriors.
Them in.
Elves,
A
over
little
here.
closer.
Elven warriors. Close in on them.
Some shots into the back. Eat them up.
Our men have slain the enemy general.
Oh,
This troop will lose
there's
their will to
a
fight.
bit of force in that swing. Wound them
The
up.
enemy are badly
Knocked them
bloodied.
down.
They have lost half their men.
Meanwhile, they're still just wasting... Don't stand there, actually, because they'll shoot you from their position. Meanwhile, they're just still wasting 2 of their units on a single Lindar bow.
The
And
battle
honestly,
is
probably
very
taking
much
some
in our
friendly fire
favour.
as well.
Victory will be ours.
Shaken. Hold your elves, damn it.
Ready your bows.
Our men are in command of the castle.
Okay, we're in command of the castle, so hopefully now... Oh, you routed. Pathetic. Now they'll come back up.
Bows.
And there.
Swords.
Where's my cav? So,
Riders.
if they come this way, we can do a bit of a pincer move on them.
Be quick.
Otherwise,
Watch for the enemy.
they're moving now this way. Okay, we want to be out of the range of the. Maybe out of the range of the towers. Once they commit up this hill, we just charge this at them. Take them out. Good.
Elven warriors. Elves, over here. This is the way.
Start maneuvering yourselves around. Stuff.
Don't draw attention.
This as well. They're going to rout in a moment anyway. Don't even need to get the cav around.
The battle is very much
Move fast,
in our
move fast,
favor.
move fast.
Victory will be ours.
You're already routing. Okay, switch to them. Put them in the rear.
Back into the earth.
Aha! You've been pincered in your own settlement.
The enemy army flees the field. Pursue and be awed by the victory.
90
we
lost.
have
I think the
won
order
here
result we would have lost a
today.
lot more than 90 there. Because this is not a high tier general. He's like 2 or 3 command stars. He would have lost more than that. 4 sellswords, only 1 left. They'll heal. Some of them. I'm sure. You know, it's actually my fault. You know why we lost the ring? Because I didn't actually have it around my neck. I'm the one who misplaced it.
We protect the
It was
Elven
my
lands.
fault. Maybe I'm Anatar. Now there's a thought. I am controlling the elves like puppets on strings. Good. Yeah, all you fellas, in you go. Get in there and swing the culture. Elven Inquisition. There was more elves, wasn't there? There were more spies, weren't there? Yes, get down here. Get down. There's one there. I can see him. He's blended in too well.
For the
As they've all moved.
Elven warriors.
Ah, yeah.
Ships ready.
Could you just blockade? Get that
Blocking
for now.
access to their port.
Then I'm getting extra trade. I mean, we're blockading the port and also sieging the settlement. You aren't getting anything. 2,000 gold was just immediately eaten up. I love to see it. Need that gold.
My lord.
Yeah, we're
Sire.
moving. We're on the path. My custom generals, are they all down this direction? We've got Elrond here. We got these 2 here. They'll probably, both of them will probably move out. We've got Cirdan. He's coming over. It's funny that he's now in Ladris. That's a little bit ironic that he's made the full transition. Guess we have Glorfindel over here. I would like to get a general. Oh, and we got Eladin. Where's? Yeah, so we got Glorfindel and Eladin up here. I guess Eladin will keep moving. That's the castle. I'm not going to leave him here. But Glorfindel is making a ton of money in Goblin Town. How much money actually is he making? Yeah, like that's a lot. It's all corruption that he's holding back. How much more anti-corruption could we get?
By the light of
I mean, he can get to the south pretty damn quick. Does he need an armor upgrade still? He got it. No, he's got it. He's maxed out. So he could just run south very quickly when we want him to go. For now, just stay there. When money is no longer an issue, we'll send him south. We're making 40k a turn now, so it shouldn't be long until money is not an issue. No object. Send turn. Are the goblins down to their doom stack for number of settlements? It's interesting you say that because I have a suspicion. I don't know whether it was written anywhere, and I have looked over the version 5 full changelog quite a few times now. When I go do a new campaign, I just look over the changelog and just see if there's any changes for that particular faction, anything big. I haven't seen anything, but I actually have a suspicion that goblins don't get 2 stacks anymore. Now I could just be wrong, but I feel like I haven't seen the under 3 settlement stack for the goblins in version 5. Could be wrong. I feel like I've only seen the Moria stack when they lose Khazad-dûm. Interested to see where the ring pops up. Dol Guldur, maybe Berserkle if Gundabad hold out. Yeah. Speaking of Sizzlebang, what have you done? You're responsible for the extinction of an entire race. They only had 1 settlement left. And they just lost their faction leader. That normally indicates something. I see a message up here. Yes, please. Aravin, yes, please. Snowhawk's retreat. They're going to disappear from the histories of Middle-earth once more. Talk to Dwayne. Absolutely, we can do that. Faction destroyed. Orcs of Gundabad are done. So, the dwarves have finished the job up north. And yeah, they're working on the goblins. Goblins are next.
Yes,
my
my
lord.
lord.
Here?
Yes.
No. So, dwarves of Khazad-dûm just are not. Unless they're sending... There's no armies there at the moment. Where are they at?
Question.
They have some armies here.
As
They
you
still
wish.
feel a little
Stopping here.
impeded, don't they? What's their situation? Dwarves of Khazad-dûm. Enemies, Dol Guldur goblins. Yeah, there's... neither are my enemies. There should be no reason why they're not... I mean, it is Khazad-dûm. Khazad-dûm is notoriously slow to act.
I shall continue tomorrow.
But when they do start... I've seen Khazad-dûm kind of like, sort of take quite a bit of land down here in past campaigns. When they start going, they go fast. It's just they don't seem... They take a long time to go. They take a long time to go. Lothlorien and Mordor at war. Okay, rip Lothlorien then. Where are you? Mitchell Delving. You know what? I have a job for you. Youngin. You're gonna be traveling, so have some things. Have a healer. Have a flask on your way. Right, so. Is this his father? I think this is his father. Elenian the Defender. Let's look. Elenian the Defender. Yes. So he's just given his son some equipment. He's moved out of home as a present for moving out of home. He's given him his best armor and shield. A healer to take on the road and a flask to sip from in times of need. He's smart, he's healthy, he's physically attractive, he's fair in rule, and he's going to Goblin Town. Let's go. What's the fastest way to Goblin Town? Fastest way to Goblin Town is to someone to tell him what's in his pocket.
Onward!
Get over it.
Like the wind!
At ease!
Right, that's the fastest way through Goblin Town, rather. Okay. Try any more of those. Okay. So we'll move them this turn. Kemethrin, Oregion. It's gonna have some more. Yeah, we have to move some group training over here. Dorwinion. Oh, we've entered the lands of Dorwinion.
Without question. Tomorrow's
Let's speak
journey
to them.
planned out. Stopping here.
Welp, your powers transcend time and technology. Indeed. Gundabad didn't know what they had coming until you let them know that they weren't going to live. That was it. That was done. Now, what I'm thinking here is that we, you know, I mean, it is a border. Let's get some Noldor in here, and let's move
Elves,
all of you
Elven warriors.
because you know can't retrain here. Over to Kenneth Bryn.
Onward.
Right
Conceal
now,
our
everyone
movement.
is
Follow me.
moving except
For the light.
for
Yes, my lord.
you and you.
Elves.
Right. And then we need. You know what? Just come down to Regian.
Scout the area.
Go south.
My lord. Form up.
Before we do buildings, we should do retraining first.
Yes, my lord.
That's the high priority, so we can keep the armies moving. That one. Runs. Is that a weapons upgrade? No, it shouldn't be, because I think we've got a Master Merchant skilled here. Not that we can get a Master Merchant, but you're giving us a little increase. What's the... Is that an armor upgrade?
Light of Elbereth.
No, Kelly Primborian? No, so that's just numbers. Don't worry about that. That's all good. Could
My
you
lord.
train over here?
Swiftly.
Can do that. Thank you. Okay, so what do we
Follow
got?
me.
Hopefully they'll give us a bit of a draw out here. Now, there's a pile here you want to stand on. Or don't want to stand on, rather.
By
There's
the
all
light of
hills.
Elbereth.
We can just go there, that's
Put
fine.
them down.
Now, we do have
Your
two
weapons ready,
catapults.
elves.
Oh, it's the faction leader. I reckon we can probably go in this turn. With the catapults, maybe. We'll have a look. We'll see how much auto garrison there is. I would like to have some other siege equipment. So then the towers, so then the catapults can focus on the towers and not on the walls and such like.
Ships ready.
You fellas are coming down to Boulogne
Yes,
to
sir. Full sail.
retrain. There you go, good.
Yes, my lord.
Stay there.
As you wish.
Vale under siege now. Tharbad, could you recruit some units? Thank you. Okay, so who here still needs retraining? All we know what we need to get is that one. Make sure that's building. So...
For the light.
you're good to go then.
Elves. Elven warriors. Elves. Yes, my lord.
No, not
My
you
lord.
three.
For the light. Onward.
You're all good to go. Chuck you into that. We got
lord.
some more coming in.
Come on.
Those.
Elven warriors. Swiftly. Yes, my lord.
Look
Come on.
at all of you. Actually, no,
For
I don't
the
need to put
light.
all of you. You
Yes, my lord.
go.
Swiftly.
Let's go to
Be
that.
vigilant.
Okay.
My
You
lord.
coming too? Make your way down.
Approaching quiet.
Right. Keep
For the light.
these troops
Yes, my
moving.
lord. Elven warriors. Yes, my lord. Elves. Be vigilant. For the light. Yes, my lord.
You were gonna go to there see if you
Come
retrain
on.
because I couldn't retrain you
At
over here for
ease.
some weird reason.
Come, my brothers.
Those two are still unavailable. But everyone else is good. So we need retraining probably in Zag because we got space over here. So all of you.
Elven warriors. For the light. Elves. For the light.
All of you head
Yes, my lord.
all
Elves.
of you to that.
Stay alert.
And all of you
Elves.
can move out.
My lord.
Okay. To the
Onward.
south. Move, move,
Be
move.
vigilant. By the light of Elbereth.
Yeah, you're still coming down.
Follow me.
Ring, come back. Ring, come back.
Yes, my lord.
Well, off to work. Thanks so much for the birthday shout out. Cheers, everyone. Happy Friday. Sizzle bang. Have a great day, mate. And yeah, enjoy the day. You're 43rd. You're in your prime of your life in terms of experience. Maybe not in physical fitness. Maybe you are. Maybe you're absolutely ripped. You know. But yeah. Wisdom is coming to you in the large quantities now.
For the light!
I keep moving.
Swiftly!
One of you need to retrain. More spies coming through. Yep, can't get to here.
Approaching, my lord.
Man.
Approaching.
We do have the spies on tap. Okay. Now let's do some building. Dwarven. Oh, shipwright. Yes, please. I know what I want. I know what I want. Okay, you're fully built. You're already going. Coloniac. Is there any corruption here? No. Come on. Now, I'm interested in something. Over here, Mithlond should have a tier 3 art gallery. I'm just not sure if you can ever get 100% culture. We still at 1% Dunedain, 1% Dwarven. Now, why is that not 0% by now? I can kind of understand the 1% Dunedain because we might be trading with... Yeah, because like we're trading with the Dunedain here. So to me that still makes sense that we have a bit of Dunedain culture in our settlement. But in terms of Dwarven, 1%, it's like... Just don't... What about you? This is 100... Oh, there we go. 100%. So we've got 100% in Forlond. 100% in Mithlond. Sorry, in Harlond. So I think trade, who you're trading with, does impact culture. Like here hasn't had as much. But like some of these places where we had a ton of spies in. Like this is up to 88%, but we've got a ton of spies in there. Like we'll leave those spies in there for a bit longer and just see if we can get it to 100%. I don't think we will because we're surrounded by... I mean, I guess we're not trading with Enedwyth, so... If we're not trading with them... Then we shouldn't be getting their culture? Or do we just get their culture by bordering them? There are so many still unanswered questions in DaC. So many unanswered questions. I mean, in Med 2 in general, you know?
Elven warriors! Yes,
maybe not unanswered to everyone. Someone will say, you know, it actually does this. This is actually the case. Let's attack this settlement. Let's go. Let's at least have a look at it. What do we got? Only 3 units? And they're just the Wildman defenders. They're the worst defender, in my opinion. There is 187 of them, which is probably their only benefit, is there are a decent number of them. And they're skilled against mounts, but I don't think they're that good. I would really like to wait a turn for the siege equipment.
Come, my brother.
Just so I don't have to worry about knocking a hole in the wall, and I can use the catapults for the towers. That would be the smart thing to do. Down here, though, we have... Ooh, yes. Can we get a...
There's the target. We've defeated their wretched armies.
Some say the alliances make the AI incompetent. Others realize it's who the AI is enemies with. Draw out T-scope. I know. I know. Believe it or not, I can actually see it. I can see it.
Come on.
If my facial expression didn't give it away.
Take them out!
Now we have no cab in this army, which is a little bit annoying. Which means we have to kind of take the battle slow, which means don't go for a route. As tempting as it is to, unless we can get a fighting to the death situation, we can completely surround them. So we have this first army. A lot of archers. Ooh, this is actually painful. How many archers do we have? 1, 2, 3. 3 archers. And they have 3 archers here. I don't think they skirmish though. Don't think they have the skirmish ability, so they probably would just hold their ground. No, I think they do. It's just crossbows that don't normally skirmish. We got that one, and then we got... There's no archers here. So they'll be coming in from the left flank. And we'll just do a pretty standard setup, and we'll see what happens. Might even get ourselves an elf of the hour. Just depends the angle that they got attacked on. Sometimes they would withdraw into the settlement. Sometimes they don't. It just depends on the angle that I attack them on and how their retreat path is.
Units, await my orders.
Wow, that's bright. Right, everyone put your sunglasses on. Woohoo! Wowzers. Should have left at the first one. Right, let's get right down close to this snow, you know? Let's make sure that anything we can see is this white blinding snow. My face is actually really bright right now. I'm looking at the camera. And I'm lit up. Lit up like a Christmas tree. Let's take the high ground then. Get loose formation, all the usuals. Would you like your usual EPM? Yes, I would. A beautiful high ground with a sloping hill. Perfect for my archers. Unfortunately, we can't provide usual today. We can provide a somewhat sloping hill. That is not really what you'd usually aspire for. What about over here? Kind of nicer, actually. Better angles. There's a tree in the way though. Can you... Oh, thank you. Okay, that captain, you can actually get out of that and go loose.
Elves, over here.
Okay, we get a javelin unit. They're definitely going to shoot at him, so you go loose formation as well. I mean, at least we've got all our armor upgrades. Well, most of them. These guys, just the super elite ones. Loose. Everyone's going to be loose. Most dangerous thing in this army is the archers at the moment. Other pikemen. Maybe you could be in the front actually. You and you. Loose. In the front. Just to extend that front line a little bit. Make it a little thicker.
This is the way.
Probably not so close to the archers in case they're going for an archer duel.
This is the way. Watch
Right.
the enemies. Protect these lands.
Okay.
They're bringing in reinforcements.
So, kind of coming in from over there. We may need to we're just going to see what they do, whether they come straight for us or if they reshuffle. They go to link up with their forces. They're not... Their other forces aren't... Yeah, they're going to link up. Let's just hold our ground and see where they go. Actually a tight little battle, this one. No general. They have their faction... No, it's not faction leader. Do they have a general at all? I don't think so, actually. No, they just had captains. This is a tight little interesting battle. I love that on the battle maps, there's like, you can see the roads, where the roads are, like on the map, on the campaign map. I like that. Yeah, let's just once again just hold and just see if they come for us. We could probably reposition a little bit like that. They're coming, okay. No, they went back. Interesting. Hold your fire. It's weird. They kind of ran at us and then went back. Just let them resettle again and see what they do. Because their archers, their foresters, I think outrange us. They definitely will be able to hit our line before we can hit them. So what we want to do now is just advance a little bit because they might decide to come at us. If they're not going to, we're going to maneuver ourselves around to get onto this hill. Okay, come around here. Okay, we're playing cat and mouse. This shows that it's tight battle because they wouldn't be doing this if it was in our favor. They only play like this. The A only plays like this if they think they can win. Yeah, plenty of time. Position ourselves. Keep fresh. Now the question is, do we wish to circle all the way around?
Hey, how you
Jed is
doing?
welcome. How you going? Yeah, mate. We could circle all the way around, but then they might just withdraw into these trees, which we don't really want. Either way, there's going to be trees in between us. We just push forward a little bit. Yeah, it's not going to be ideal. Although, that would be better, wouldn't it? Because there wouldn't be trees. Come this way, come this way. Are they moving, or are they just reshuffling again? I think they're just reshuffling by the way they're moving. Yep. Cav thought about a charge then. The archers are thinking about coming forward. So let's see if we can get around into this open area here. At least, yeah, like there. Because we would have a slight high ground advantage there. Thinking about it. Yeah, run.
What's the Elvish word for friend?
Jetters. 8 months. 8 months.
To a good month of DaC.
Appreciate it, Jetters, mate. And thank you again for your support. Thanks so much. Appreciate it. And how's your day been, Jetters? Is it been as sketchy as these fishermen from Adwife? Okay, they are starting to come. Okay, we're in range. We can start giving them a thumping. Okay, they're moving all their archers forwards. Okay, we're gonna have a bit of an archer duel, are we? Okay, so could you focus on that one? You focus on that one. You focus on this one. We're gonna have an archer off. Let's go. You guys want to fight? We're in loose formation. You're clumping on top of each other, so this is better for us. Got our Sindar focusing on the foresters. We've got much higher armor. What are they bringing up? Elders and Wallows. Interesting. Are they actually charging in? They're just going to stand here and Wallow. They're just going to stand there and hide. By the way, invisible. They've all got the ring. Anduin stole it. It's been good. If you were fighting as Anduin in this battle, would you win? Yes. Because they have a cab unit and we don't. You have enough units to pin the line. You've got archers that you could take out high priority units. You've got a decent line of spears and armor piercing javelin lads or axe throwing lads to also take out. You'd be focusing you try to get the Sindar units with the axemen. And you'd want to you'd let them reshuffle, and as they're reshuffling, charge in with the cav, take out some of their archers, get back, hopefully that'd bait them in, and then you'd shoot them at the archers as you're coming in, aim probably the Lindar pikes because they're low armor, so you could get some good kills on them. Yeah, we now shift to here. There. You'd aim at the pikes with your archers. We need to get into formation. And yeah, particularly with no general, you would find that with no general, you'd have some good routes going. Elves are not unbreakable. Okay,
Only
keep
half the enemy
firing
force
at
remains.
Here, over here, over here. And that, okay. You fellas, take that flank to there. Got just a little bit, kind of like on the edge, but protecting
If we
it.
continue like this, we will smash the enemy.
And the fact that these guys are upgraded with the best tier of armor really does make a difference here. It slows the battle down. Okay, can you get down on this flank? It slows the battle down and allows us to play it how we want to play it. Okay. Archers, most of the archers out of ammo. Can you now hit the cav? Stay loose. As soon as I move these javelins into range, they're going to get focused. What I think I might do is, with my archers, run around and use them almost as pseudo-cav. I'm going to take them with them. Stay loose, stay loose. They're charging in their cav now, okay. I guess me shooting them was doing a little too much damage. Right, get around this side. Now, their archers have taken a pretty hefty hit here. Could you actually get in on this flank here? Because they're starting to get a little bit overwhelmed with the pikes. So come around here. And I know it looks like committing archers is a weird thing to do, but they're Elven archers. They're pretty good. And yeah, look at them. They're aiming. They're aiming for these guys. Can you pull back? We could get those archers onto that cav. There. Can you get around here and get onto their archers? Or even onto their all of those here. Actually, I actually don't want to do that. I don't want to do that. I don't want them to rout. Okay, they got a charge on us then. Hopefully they don't rout. They're fresh. Yeah, they're still going for them. Pull back, pull back. Okay, can we get you now? You get into melee around here onto these archers. Ignore them. Ignore them. Ignore them.
Only half the enemy force remains.
Could be cutting through them with the hallucination. And get into that. Go from behind. Okay. Okay. Javelins, you ready to fire? Okay. You're now good to go. Into that. Right. You get a throw? No, it's okay. Fight him. Okay. I want to leave the Wallows there. We don't want to surround them too much because we want them to die to pretty much the last man, which is a risky thing to do because it also means you're risking yourself in the battle. I can move you forward now. Pike formation. Yeah, because we're starting to have some runners. We don't want runners. Can you come over here? Yeah, you fellas are fighting over there. Their cav is... Where'd their cav go? Let's charge back into... Oh, actually hit our bloody guys in the back. That's painful. Okay, oh, yeah, okay. Try and get around the back. Don't let him get out. Don't let him get out.
The enemy general abandons his...
Don't let him go. Don't let him go. Don't let him go. Okay, can you get around their back? Looks like the Wallows wasn't enough to keep him in. Okay, fight.
The enemy army flees the field. Pursue and run them down.
Okay, good. Thanks. Good for that. Yeah.
Behold how our cowardly
Chase him.
foe runs. It's time to press the attack.
I think we should have enough when there's two armies here. We're catching a few more of those. Lots of bits and pieces made it off, but I think the majority of the army actually died. So we kind of deliberately fought that a little bit intentionally slow because we wanted them not to rout as fast as they could. Got some javelins here if we wanted to use them. You back off. Sorry.
Launch the attack.
Right. Ah, we missed. Okay, whatever. Sure.
Our foe is utterly
Should be enough.
vanquished. Let all who remember this day remember.
You're really behind on catching up with your campaign progress. Are you close to winning? Well, technical campaign victory, we were close because we had the ring. And we even got the message to say the White Council has been summoned. And then the ring got taken by bandits. And I'm not even joking. That was the message that came up. The ring got taken by bandits and or lost by the ring bearer. We didn't even, it wasn't even Gollum, because Gollum wasn't in the retinue. We made sure that Gollum wasn't in the retinue. So yeah, that's a thing. That happened.
Elven warriors.
Oh, we have to sack this.
There's the target. We've
Even
defeated
sacking
their
it.
wretched
Low?
armies.
Okay, low's
Guard this
fine.
area.
Okay. Garrison, can you jump in? Thank you. So we've decided that Fate has said we're not destroying Mordor. But in compensation, Anduin is now in the firing line, squarely. With all of our upgraded
Elves.
troops that are getting the absolute ritz right now. And they're coming down. Almost everyone's been retrained. They're on their way. Right, that is Long Angren to us as well. Along with Barad Vin. Vale, we do have the siege equipment for. Do we wish
Have your
to
weapons ready,
attack
elves.
this? There is a militia garrison here. And it is, no, it is machine gun towers. So that is a no from me. But we're quite a strong army, so we can pretty much take anything on the open field. I'm happy to grab 3 more ladders.
Keep them off balance.
I'm happy to just play slow here. If they want to come and try and relieve it, we don't need to do anything about this now. We're getting more troops recruited anyway in neighboring settlements. So that's okay. We can take that one slow. We're taking Alfwood. That's going to shore up this army. Grab everything we can there. Oh, we can get another spy. Put it down here. Grab a spy. Yep. Good. Yeah, we got a multitude of troops going to be flying across. If we can take Alfwood, if we take Alfwood, the floodgates open basically, because that unleashes this army. In fact, there were a lot of armies around here. I don't know where they've gone. I'm just concerned they're like hiding here or something like that. We'll leave them there for now. That's fine. Could I even get a... We're pretty close to having a full stack ready. As soon as we have a full stack ready and trained to go, we're going to send them with one of these generals. Have you got... Healer? 3, 4, 5, 6. You got healer, but you haven't got battle surgeons or the flask yet. Whereas you have both. Yeah. Yeah. So next turn we send an army out from here. Are you planning to leave Gind, since that will create an extra border with Gondor? I mean, I don't know. Maybe. Like realistically, holy shit, that's where that army came from. Realistically, we're kind of gonna start thinking about wrapping up this campaign. Like it was going to be dropping the ring in, but you know, fate has stepped in the way of that. So it's probably just going to be destroying Anduin. So and probably the goblins as well. If they still hold Dunlaric, we'll have to take that. We can't have the goblins infesting our lands. But for now, goblins can be at peace while others kill them. So where was that? Marriage. In Dolvorn. Okay, can you load him up with some gear? Give him a healer. Give him shield. Armor. Elves get some nice retinue, eh? Good ones. All of that can stay. Okay, and then you're on your way. From misery to happiness again. I think we're just gonna need generals over here to manage public order, so you can
Follow me.
yeah,
At ease.
go on your way. Where is my this one?
By the light of Elbereth. Like the wind.
Over here, elves.
Like the wind. Scout the area.
Coming.
Stay alert.
Would like to merge some of these.
Yes, my lord. Elven warriors. Elves. For the light.
Why? Okay. And then just grab another unit. Seriously?
Can you not tell?
That's a
friend?
game attack.
Ships ready.
That is a super game attack.
Set sail. Propelling the board and
Wait,
engage the enemy.
is that actually their last? I mean, they have one more
We
coastal
are
settlement here.
victorious.
Dropping. Okay, we can give them upgrades, right? We don't even have a garrison here at all. Okay, get him anything we can grab him. Guess we come under siege. We may need to send
Ships
a
ready.
detachment.
A fine day to sail.
We'll have some recruited here next turn ready to go. What happened to the ring? We literally had it here on this guide,
Elves.
and we got the message to say the White Council has started, and then on in the same set of notifications, we got a message saying the ring has been lost again, taken by bandits, or the ring bearer lost it or something. Yeah, that was
Sire.
it. And it's gone.
Like the wind.
Retrain all those.
Come, my brothers.
I've been leaving him here for like a couple of... I think this is the second turn after it's happened, or third turn, so we're just leaving him there in case somehow procs again. I don't know.
By
I
the
think
light
it
of
is well and
Elbereth.
truly gone.
Onward.
Orders completed.
We will need that
I
one.
mean,
At ease.
Elves.
who needs to
Yes, my
retrain
lord.
it? You just one of you.
Elves.
In you go.
Swiftly.
On the retraining list.
For the light.
You're ready to come through.
Come on.
Right,
My lord.
keep... Oh, look at these guys. Woo! Look at this one. Experienced up. 13, 6, and 24. Juicy.
For the light.
Down here.
Yes, my lord.
Moving.
For the light.
Swiftly.
Whatever. Go to that.
Elves. For the light.
Come on.
Elves.
You two are ready to
My
move.
lord.
There.
Onward.
Yes, my
Lad's
lord.
going to come in to
Swiftly.
retrain. Go ahead and do that. Right. Coming of age, where are you? Oh, really? Where's like the... Yeah. Have some armor. Couple of things. A flask. So
Light of Elbereth.
who needs a governor? What's the closest settlement that needs a governor? Somewhere over here somewhere. Barketta. Sure. Burost. I don't know. Just go to Barketta.
Sire.
Onward! Elves, we must give up the road.
Right. We got good money now, so we can probably just go ahead and queue things up again. Oh. Legost. I mean, we got so many green lines. I'm so happy with myself. It almost brings a tear to the eye. How many green lines we have. Yeah. Oh, and more. Yes, more. Argond. Brunost. What do we have here? Upgrade, sure. Should be 2 cities, Brunost and the other one we just did. Yeah, good. We can upgrade. No, we can't.
For the light!
Alright, so we have an army moving out this turn. We can get that happening. In fact, there's a lot
Elven
here that
warriors.
can go as well.
Yes, my
All
lord.
of you, let's
For the
move.
light! Come on! Yes, my lord. For the light! Onward!
Going.
Elves!
They're all
For the
fully
light!
armored and
Elven
trained. They're good
warriors.
to go. Over here we have. Could we give old mate a flask? Yep, so he's got that. Excellent. Right, out we go. You can take your other Eregian
For the
Smiths,
light!
as we'll lead them to battle. Go on the road. Norsten is going to be off and away. You can
Elves.
take
Elven warriors!
definitely all of those. They're ready to go, and
For the
so
light! Come, my
was
brothers! Elves! Yes, my lord.
a couple of these probably Lindar
Sire.
archers.
Elves! Elven warriors!
Can you jump?
Onward! Come, my brothers!
Alright, away you go. On the march.
Here, elves! Stay alert!
Get of there.
Orders completed.
My lord?
Yeah. Start making the next
Elves.
army that's all ready. Who else do we have in here that's
For
good
the
to go?
light.
Now, can you retrain?
Swiftly!
No, I can't actually retrain you. So you, for some reason, are just not retrainable. I don't know why.
Elven warriors! For the light!
Those
Yes,
are all
sir.
good to
Onward.
jump in. Okay. Training that. We check what we had in here. Did we delete things? We did. Yeah.
I will only
It's quite a
address
substantial
you
army.
in
What sort of
battle.
settlement is this? Towers. I think we can probably scrounge together a win if they attack us. Maybe. Maybe. We can scrounge together something. Okay, so did they give us a draw out? No.
I respect you,
But
my enemy.
we've got the siege
Follow
equipment
me.
now, so we can go in there. So we'll definitely attack that this turn. Still, we're just playing it slow over here. No need to rush that one. And really, these armies are just going to flow down here and start taking out the settlements. That's the plan. Starbad, we got our troops. Everyone's coming. All right, let's attack Alfud.
By the light of Elbereth! Scatter them!
Moot Speaker. Pramac. No archers. A couple of throwy boys, but mainly spears.
Wipe the blight from this land!
So since earlier you said you were thinking of wrapping up this campaign, who do you think you'll play next, and why is it Dwarven to show T-Scope how wrong they are? Look. It's... Let me just say something. Let me click this so the general doesn't interrupt me.
Units, await my orders.
The next campaign is not going to be Dwarven. However, and right now, that's all I'm going to say. I may be cooking something. Right. Let's have a look at this. Let's look at this siege. We have Moot Speaker, soon to be Mute Speaker. Okay, that was a good one. I like that one. I give that one the approval tick. Now, if we're going in with catapults, we are going to try and go for one spot. So the question is, what is the safest attack? Over here we got like quite a few towers to take out. This has got the... Yeah, look at this. That's pretty fancy looking, isn't it? All sorts of shenanigans going on here. Ammon, that's all I'm gonna say. However, that's it. That's all you get. My next campaign will not be Dwarven. However, so really, if we were attacking on this side, we'd have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 we'd want to take out. Whereas over here we have probably 4 at least. So I think this is the side we go for. We definitely want to take out the 2 gatehouse ones because they're the biggest issues. So if we set up here, that'll be reasonably close, but not too close. Then we want... We want to ram... Yeah. Yeah, just in case everything goes pear-shaped, right? I'm actually going to put a ram over here. Okay. A ram there. And we're going to put a couple of ladders over here. Just in case everything goes pear-shaped and we have to resort to plan B. Let's just do that. A couple of ladders over there and a third ladder over here. Okay. Now, we're not actually going to have the ladders on those points, but just in case it all goes pear-shaped. We're going to have 2 rams here, just for safety's sake. I just don't trust catapults and how much damage they do to towers, because every time the AI uses them against me, I somehow lose, you know, my entire wall. And I use them against the AI, and I don't bring down a single tower. It's beyond a joke at this point. I think I've had it once go the other way. They didn't kill as much as I thought they would. Go to there. You're hanging in here. Infantry. Yep.
This is the way.
Okay.
Catapults! Units, move
Are they in range? No, so. New attack. That one. Attack. I don't want to have them both shooting at the same one, because sometimes you have like over damage. But I'm going to trust that they can at least destroy a tower. Maybe not. Okay, that was some good hits. I like it. Come over here. close enough that I can actually see what damage is on these things. Explanation. Come on. I want to see him fall in the next few shots. What are we at? What are we at? 50%, 67%. Okay, we may only get those two. We may only get those two. I would say. Maybe we get... Depends on the... Okay, that was good. That was good. Okay. So, which one do we want then after that? Well, I mean, just one of these two. Probably this one. It's got a path that we might use. Or is this side we're less likely to go that way? Oh, come on, man. Okay. Could we now move you fellas? You got 2 lots of ammunition. Come to here. Move along. Come on. I believe you can... I believe. Have you played every faction at least once now in version 5? No, we haven't done Khazad-dûm in version 5. I think that's the only faction we haven't just played full stop in version 5. There's Khazad-dûm, and then we haven't done Mercenary Bree, and we haven't done Sylvan Elf Union. We've done Sylvan Elf. We've actually done Sylvan Elf. What's it called? Rejected Alliance for both Lothlorien and Woodland Realm. So I want to do a Woodland Realm accepted alliance, basically. Let's see if we can get rid of this tower. Just using 1 ammunition at a time. Ooh, okay, nice. That's 1 down. Could we potentially get this one as well? I think we got a lot of lucky shots there. Okay, come over here. I mean, I kind of hope we could get 4, but you know, I think I'll settle with 3 really in the end of it. At the end of the day, really, we'll only have probably mainly one tower firing at us. You guys are done. You can come out. Okay, eyes, welcome in. I wish there was some kind of resupply unit for catters and archers. Nah, that'd be just too. I think that'd be too cheesy because then you'd just be able to forever take down towers and walls and stuff. I think I'm much happier with there being a limit because then you have to commit to having artillery in your army, and that means sacrificing having better units. I don't think we'll have enough to destroy it, but who knows? Maybe if we hit every shot, we will. Right. Who are we sending up? Probably these Sindar archers, in all honesty. I don't really care about them. But welcome in, first time chat, eyes. Love to see you here, man. Yeah, no, we're out of ammo. I got 59%. I'd say we killed 3. That's not too bad. Here we go. You can come back. You 2 are out of the battle. Sit in the back. The other way. Now we should be able to... I mean, yes, there's going to be 1 tower firing, but I'd say that's... We can fight under 1 ballista tower. You don't want to fight under 4 ballista towers. That's suicide. So what we'll do then is we'll bring up pikes, definitely. Start bringing them forward. And bring forward these ones. The Lindar guards. And probably some Swordmasters, just so that we do have some good punching power in it. But we'll just leave the Noldor back mainly for now. Bring the Mariners up.
Done its work.
Oh, Mariners. Okay, so can you just forward?
Be quick.
Yeah.
Be quick.
Can you actually sneak in there? Okay.
Be quick.
Yeah. And actually go for a little jaunt. You make it through. Okay, can you get in here? Start fighting. And particularly if they're fighting on that flank, that means the tower will be hitting their own troops as well. Okay, jump in there. Try and just mass push your way through. We can get to the center. Yikes, that's not good. Okay, stay here. Yeah, shit. Some units. Oh, okay, that's not good. Well, just do your best,
If we continue like this, our soldiers have proved their worth today. The enemy's walls belong to us now.
Yeah, we're just gonna get roasted and just fire. Do your best you can. You're gonna get axed. They're gonna axe you a question. It's gonna hurt. Yeah. We can fight under one. Yeah, fellas push that way. Spikes just in. Sword masters. Like that. Yeah. I'm sorry, fellas. I'm sorry that this is the way it needs to be, but you're gonna die. Kind of holding up a unit. It's okay. They might stop throwing their axes at the moment. Yeah. Doing something. Have you played Darwinian T-Scope? No. Explains why your opinions are wrong. I mean, he's got a point. I enjoyed Khazad-dûm, but it was a massive grind to wipe out all the enemies for win conditions. Yeah, I mean, you don't have to do win conditions though. That's the thing about Total War campaigns. You can do whatever you want. There's no one holding a, you know, proverbial sword to your throat to say you have to play to the win conditions. It's a sandbox after all. I mean, this is looking pretty good. I mean, the high tier armor here is really starting to show their worth against these spearman units. Like, the spears just can't really punch through.
We will smash the enemy.
And the sword masters are really getting the chop now. They're really getting the chop against these failing border guards and everything. Yeah, they actually did stop throwing those. Oh yeah, that's good, good. Oh, now they're throwing again. Okay. We actually had them in a nice spot, and now they've kind of reset themselves. I'll just keep shooting. Fine. Oh, they came in behind us. Righto, it's time. It's time. Let's go. Let's get the Mithlon nobles in there. It's time. Send in the Noldor. Send in the nobles. They pulled a swift one on me. They hit me in the rear. It's not very nice. No one likes getting hit in the rear. Go for that. Getting around. Yeah. This is kind of what we want. The tower on this side, because that will be hitting their own troops a little bit. Can you imagine if we were fighting under 4 ballista towers right now, though? That would be absolutely brutal. Actually, yeah, you guys just start cutting through, I'm sure. Noldor, over here, Gillen's flank. Okay, and push around to that. There we go. Oh yeah, let's actually just enjoy for a moment. Let's enjoy some Noldor getting to work. The lunges. The lunges. Nobles are gonna pass through this here. It's Wildman defenders and Leoden spearmen. Yeah, this is what these guys eat for breakfast. No armor piercing. Yeah, no armor piercing. The only thing that's gonna kill them is the tower. You just absolutely give it to them. And now the Noldor and the Mithlon nobles have joined the fight. The push is going very well. How are you fellas done? You're out of ammo? Tiny? Yeah, what? Get in there and fight. They come around the back and flank. That'd be the smarter move.
If we continue like this,
these are the upgraded Wildman defenders, so they're okay, but I still think they're probably the weakest defending that. Eating them for breakfast. Mithlon nobles just chomping them alive. Yeah, so most of those losses I think would be to the tower. This tower firing. It might not even be firing. Well, that's great. That's not even firing. Okay, we're getting away with murder there then. Basically, four towers not firing them yet. You guys get axed. Yeah, you got axed on the way through. Run.
If we continue
oh,
like
you got
this,
axed again.
we will smash the enemy.
Get him behind him. That's okay.
Be watchful for the enemy. We will help you fight this war.
We await your command.
Oh, the Noldor in action is a sight for sore eyes, literally and figuratively. I have sore eyes, and man, it looks good. And actually, Mithril Nobles are taking some losses here. I guess they're killing a lot of troops, but still, they are losing. I would think they lost this many here. Can we get a... That's not... You guys... just you. Where are you? Stop. Get the Mariners in here. Maybe I should have sent the Mariners in to die first. No one cares about that. This is a grind right here. Ended by... I mean, it is the Moot Speaker, so it makes sense that they're fighting. I mean, it is the Moot Speaker. It is their faction leader, so it makes sense they're fighting. They're fighting really well. I have to say, this Linden Longspears unit that went in first is still fighting. What are you doing up on the wall? My guys, what are you doing?
Cast them back into the earth.
Okay, 2 Javelin units. You're going to go give Mr. Javelin Man a taste of his own medicine. Over here, thank you. No, not you, sorry. No, you too. Yeah, get ready to throw. I think this is the faction leader over here, I'm guessing. Yeah, it is. Here he is, Mr. Moot Speaker, soon to be the Mute Speaker. Yeah, that's a good one. I wish I thought of that myself. Okay, throw. Throw. Direct your fire. You like armor-piercing missiles? So do I. It's a jab off. Oh, except we've got more ammo, and there's more of us. And you guys used it against the archers.
The attack!
Okay, we're out of ammo. Get in there. Charge.
Ready, Elves. Be quick. Elven warriors. Ready, Elves. Be quick. Over here.
The battle is very much in our
him out.
favor. Victory will be ours.
These lads with pointy sticks are no match for 20 years. They kind of were a little bit. I mean, we're the Mithril Nobles. They lost 40 lads. They did lose half their unit. They lost 40. I mean, they cut a swathe of destruction, but they lost half their unit. How'd they go? Noble Defenders, 152 for 22. That's pretty good. Pretty good KD. Longspears did 112 for 84, and that's really good considering they were kind of, first through the breach, really. Swordmasters got hit in the rear. They would have done a lot better than that if they weren't kind of rear charged. I mean, even getting hit in the rear, they went almost 3-1. I mean, Mithril Nobles, 46 lost for 505 down. I mean, I saw some of those Mithril Nobles going down, and I'm kind of like, oh man, why are they fighting so poorly? Why are they fighting so poorly? What's up with them? Why don't they do better? That's pretty good. I'll accept that. I'll take that as a win. Considering Noldor Defenders lost pretty much half of that for 150. So, lost 20 for 150, lost 40 for 500. Yeah. They even put the Noldor Defenders to shame. Boromir would have got 1,000 kills? Unlikely. Unlikely. Particularly now there's Osgiliath Veterans unit. I mean, you get probably more safe kills, but not as definitely not as strong as the Wardens. And West leader is dead. A lot of money. We're making a lot of money anyway. And we've got a general there and a decent army. Can we not occupy and low taxes? Yeah, we can. Right. We need to repair the wall, obviously, because we knocked down all the towers. Go. Nice. Go. And more thick green lines. It just gets better and better.
My lord.
Get in there, get spy in. Oh yeah. I mean, this is kind of thick green line central here. What is this white trade line here? What is this? Who is that? Oh, they've still got one here. How is that? Are we not blockading this? How is that even coming out? It's being blockaded. I put in a formal protest. Considering they're trading better than 10 to 1, I think we can allow this. Oh, Denethor meme. Boromir would have got 1,000 kills. Yeah, okay, fair. Okay, cool. Their leader is dead. Give up. Surrender. We have the high ground. How much money are we making now? 44,000, yeah. So that is now frees up Dearlond. Now, frankly, what I think I want to do is, yeah, we've got there. I just want to go help against this army. So if we could take the army.
Elves, Elven warriors.
Alright. And just go
Elves,
south
Elven
and help
warriors.
this. A navy.
Come on!
Yeah.
Ships ready.
Okay, you can make a
For
little bit of
the light.
ground. Get to like here.
Onward!
And then the
Ready.
navy can
Ships
pick
ready.
you up from there next turn.
Set sail.
I mean, you're
Elven
almost going to be
warriors.
there, aren't you? Maybe I can get you there next turn with the navy if I move you like here and then across. We'll see what we can do. You
For
can
the
jump
light,
over the settlement
swiftly.
though. In fact, you could probably go with them.
Elven warriors.
Can you go?
Onward! Reinforcements!
Same with you.
Come on!
Doing that.
Be vigilant.
Then everyone on their way.
Ships ready.
Excellent. Excellent, excellent. Another settlement falls. And
Come, my
I think we're
brothers.
ending... Oh, I talked to Dwayne, that's right.
Yes, my
Yeah,
lord.
let's
Without question. Yes,
Let's
without question.
go explore the
Stopping
lands of
here.
wine. Say hello to them.
Elves. Yes, my lord.
Oh, Khazad-dûm, they've moved an army over there. Are they waking up? G'day, Kiera Koska, welcome in. Hi there, have you seen the new Dale changes in version 6? I have not seen it in action, if that's what you're asking. I know of the changes, or the general idea of the changes. Khazad-dûm are doing it! Look at that. See, I told you piecing out the goblins would just solve me my problems without having to do anything about it. Dwarves have stepped up to the
We
plate.
must defend these lands.
Oh, you guys are marching to me. Okay. Sure. Poor goblins. They didn't realize that by piecing out with me, they're actually unleashing greater powers upon them. Yeah, so I would like to try and get an Elf of the Hour here. So we've got one slot spare, we can do that. That's too much there, we'll attack him. Otherwise, we do have some more troops training here. They could jump in a boat. Grab all of those. They're all ready as well. You can get over.
Ships ready.
Boats.
Yes, sir. Full sails.
For the light!
Honestly, send the general as well. There's no use holding him back. He's got healer and flask, so he's good to go.
Sire. Elves.
So what I think we'll do. They've given us a draw out. I mean, it's a pretty juicy fight, but we've got Cav, right? We've got Cav and a general. Yeah, we're good. Okay, take that. And then this army here, what we'll do is we'll disembark you. Leave the more rubbish general behind. Take the better one.
By the light of
Assuming it holds public audio. Gunty Fells in. And then get the Cav.
For the light! Ready, Elves?
Get.
Follow me. Yes, my lord. Elves! Elves! For the light! Come on! This is the way! Elves!
Alright, and let's march.
Scout the area!
Elves, we must.
We're coming for you, Anduin.
We will need that one.
We're coming. Don't you worry.
Follow me.
Mercenaries? Nope. The Swole Swords, yeah, we gotta send the Swole Swords out. Oh, hello. Gildor the Unstoppable, Chief of Gwaithamerdane. +1 renown, +1 public happiness, +1% mining income, +10% trade. Plus 10% mining income, +10% trade. Well, there you go. Look at that. So that's a unique one to that settlement, obviously, after you rebuild it. Cool. I mean, it'd be nice if there were mines here. Because I think the Ringsmith of... Where is it? Is this the one that he had? Ringsmith Holland? This gives mining income as well. And this gives... No, it doesn't give mining. So there's a couple of... I mean, I guess the idea is that you get the traits here and then you move them into Khazad-dûm and have big mining buffs in Khazad-dûm. But I guess that's the general idea. But still, it'd be nice if you had some mines in there to make use of that sort of stuff.
Elven warriors! Swiftly! Yes, my lord.
Onward!
Elves! Swiftly! Yes, my lord.
You saved Celebrimbor's ring from destruction. Nice governor. Yeah, it is a nice governor retinue. G'day, Rotty Bob. Welcome in. Oh yeah, retrain all of those. They'll be pretty much ready. Yeah, he's definitely just lost the ring. There's nothing more I can say about it. He
like the wind.
He lost it. Get retrained. Some bandits took it off him. Actually lost it. Oh man. We don't need any recruitment. That's fine. Just get money. Latash, I do want a... Oh, we don't have the culture for... Oh, we didn't have the culture for him. It was literally that turn off? No, we should have had the culture for him. What did we just build it? Oh, how much culture do they need? We must have been just short that turn. They require 66? I thought they required 50. Hang on a second. Is that because they're... I'm sure they only required 50 here. No? 66. Where did I see that they only required 50? Yeah? Am I going mad? No, that's 66% as well. Because didn't I make some comment that I was surprised that the tier 1 and tier 2 Noldor units both had only 50% requirement? Did that increase when we got the forgery built? And these became available. I'm sure this was only 50%. Yeah, so we missed out on getting units here by that much, basically, because it's currently must be on the low side, 66%. Oh well. Siege there, so we can't retrain. Okay, got a couple of battles to do this turn then.
Ships ready.
That's under siege, that's fine, they can come in there. Balorn, we need to make sure we keep retraining units. Oh no, we got reinforcements in there. Gondor, hey, we haven't looked at Gondor. Gondor doing anything? Oh, come on, Gondor. They've taken back Dol Amroth. Okay, they've taken over here. Ah, Gondor. And what about, are they sieging this or anything?
My lord.
Have a look.
As you wish. Without question.
There is an army over here.
Come and get me, you coward.
Your orders.
Okay.
As you wish.
They have done something. Spies. You are going directly south.
My brothers.
Over here, elves.
Darren.
We will need that one.
I mean, you're going to Isengard.
Engage!
Probably not Isengard, but sure. You can go to Bregnas, actually. There's a big army over there. Go to Bregnas.
Orders completed.
Because now with these armies, we don't fear anything. Just go to where their biggest forces are and take them out.
Elves.
All of you fellas need to actually be retrained. So if we could put all of you into there, and then take them
For the light.
to get their retraining going, would be good. Can we merge? So who actually needs... That could actually get it.
My lord. For the light.
Yes, my lord.
Don't...
Elven warriors.
Elves. Okay.
Come on!
My lord.
Elven warriors.
My lord.
Swiftly!
Yes,
Go,
my lord.
go.
Come on!
Okay, queue those up. Get them retraining. Then...
Elves. Elves.
And keep moving. Yep.
We can't get there.
Onward!
Next turn they'll be ready to go.
Yes, my
You
lord.
can keep marching
Not
south.
possible.
Come on!
Up
At
here, I
ease.
think we have some troops ready to go, right? Just the 3 remaining, so everyone but those
Elves.
3.
For the light.
Make your way to... I mean, just come to there, because some of you need to be
Swiftly.
retrained, not all of you there.
Conceal our movements.
Keep moving in the right direction. Then... We have this drawer out here. Let's take it out. Dol Amroth under the control of its rightful owners. Absolutely. Do they have chariots? They have 2 units of cav and some long-range archers. Do they have chariots? No, but they have plenty of archers and a couple of units of cav. Factionaire, so they're going to fight pretty well. Alright, let's go for it then. It's not like a mega strong army, but it's definitely stronger than some of the other ones we've had in this area. It's still missing a couple of armor upgrades.
Take it for the elves.
Back off!
Okay, so they'll be coming in from... yeah, just in front of me and to my right. I don't think we want to try and take any reinforcement line fight. We way too many archers, so we need to definitely get value out of our archers. We can win any archer duel that they want to have try. So, and then that'll let us our cab focus on recharging the line instead of going for their archers. We've got to get rid of their cab before our cab starts moving as well. At 4 units of cab, we got 2, so we got to just relax a little bit on that.
Fight to the
And our
end.
general's not very powerful. Not very high command, so morale shouldn't be a problem like elves as long as their general stays alive. They're likely to be pretty much almost unroutable anyway. Not unroutable, but close to it. Assuming I haven't just let them completely get surrounded. So where is... I don't like the terrain too much, honestly. A lot of trees. So they're going to be coming in from... that's where we're facing there. Right. They're going to be coming in from... we're facing them to the right. They're going to be coming in from over here. Yeah, that's not good. Or like here. Actually, there's a bit of open terrain at the back here. It's slight incline. We could use that. Otherwise, yeah, this side is just full of trees. Unless we kind of got out to here, but there's going to be a full army there, so we can't rush up the hill. We'd be tired. So yeah, let's just set up back here and see what they do. I think they might come at us because they have the numerical advantage. Let's go double layer of archers. I have a third. Don't. Just go like that then. I'll do the one without armor. Try and use the hill as much as we can here. Bit of a hill. We're not going to go right in the corner, but we can definitely use this hill. Go like that, and then another 3. I'm in front of you. Just because I'd rather be tight on this hill rather than long. Particularly against when you're outnumbered, you want to keep your units in a tighter formation so it's harder to get flanked. Now we have 3 Mariner units. I mean... they're going to get shot at wherever they go. They may as well just be at the front in loose formation. They can throw some javelins and then get stuck in. I'm not too fussed about them, honestly. The number of chariots seems to have dropped off significantly that we've been facing. Like there was a period there we were killing 3 or 4 chariot units in every army, but they seem to have just dulled. They can throw. Then we want. You're just going to be in here somewhere, staying nice and safe.
Over here, elves, over here.
Then we want pikes. Sure, have a little pike formation there. Mithlon nobles. You probably just be back here with the general. Be a little personal bodyguard. And then yeah, probably one of you there. There. And just back them up with spears. Try and get cav. And we'll have a couple left over. Yeah, they can just be at the back here.
Elves, over here.
The enemy are bringing in reinforcements.
Same with cav. Just for now, just play in the back. And just try to stay out of things. Unless they're not moving, then we might have to do a little bit of investigating. They're coming in from over here.
We will defend the Elven lands.
There.
This is the way. Stay on guard.
And you two can just shift back a touch. Okay. Guys ready to fight like your life depends on it? Hope so. Okay, Blarney herders. Could we... Yeah. Okay. Yeah, absolutely focus it. Take it down. Can we start switching to... Cav? Might get a cheeky charge here. I don't know if we can, but slow things down. Marksmen are coming in real close. Could you switch to fire? Okay. Oh, javelin's in my own back. That's terrible. Okay, good get out. Alright, archers. Fire at will. Okay, could I have? While they're coming in, try to take out the mining units. Heralds, go for those. Everyone, pick a target, any target, and get firing. Okay. Javelins away. Javelin jab action. Okay, we're gonna need these two up the middle in a moment because actually get into there. Throw, and then last throw and charge. Let's go. Start fighting. Okay, archers, just once again pick your targets. Hold off. Can we get the cav around this flank? We can definitely pick these archers off while we have a chance. Before the other cav units get over. Okay, yeah, just fight. Okay. Guardsmen. Foresters in the back. Not much we can do about the foresters right now. Can you get over and hit that one? And you, I know you're a cav archer, but right now I just need you to be a cav. Get over here. Why are you guys shooting at that? I told you not to shoot at that, guys. Shoot over here. Why are you shooting your own cav, you fools? Just go off fire at will. Okay, and you fools start helping that flank there.
The battle is very much in our favor. Victory will be ours.
Right, while there's, we've got to get rid of these marksmen while they're isolated. And there's some juicy recharges here, but archers represent more overall damage in the long run. If we can wipe them out, particularly at least when we just get them low, we can reduce the effective damage they do. Yes, they still have the same amount of ammo if the unit's still alive, but they can deal it out a lot slower, and then it becomes not as relevant. Go again. Yeah, all of you. Hold fire, hold fire. I have... Yeah. Foresters. Yeah, double up on those foresters. Go again, go again. Kinda busting through their lines, eventually. Axemen joining the fray here has really helped out. We need to now switch ammunition over here. Fishermen, auto skirmishes. Okay, go for those Makani units. And with you, switch up. More in. Go, go, go. Okay, back out again. How we going? You just... And without the general dying, because there's a faction there, they're unlikely to rout. How are we going on this side? So can we engage this? Go, go, go. Can you swing around this flank? Okay. Okay, keep shots coming in. Oh. Yeah. Oh, struth. Archers. Fire. Here. Fire at that. Everyone fire at that. Focus fire down that unit. Bring it down. Their calves coming. Where's my spears? It's not spears. Spears are there. Yes. Everyone firing at that. Switch over to here. Seem to be doing okay on that flank. You taking out those archers.
The battle is very much in
go,
our
you
favor.
go.
Victory will be ours.
Looking good. Looking good. Oh, shoot. Damn it. I've got caught. Sleeping. Get over here. Go.
Our men have slain the enemy general. Without him, his
Excellent.
troops
I
will
don't know
lose
which
their will
army
to
that's
fight.
for, but... Out. Come on. Disengage. Fire at will. Take him out. Okay, we lost a bit there, but it's not too bad. We got most of them out. Shoot here. Could I have archers? Focus that. Can you get onto them? Okay. We have foresters. Can you charge them as well? Back around. Most of those original archers are gone. Switch focus again back over to here. Maybe there's Elves. Maybe something in the middle there. Fight. Where the Mythlon nobles get into the middle. Just fight. In. Okay. Can you get onto these cav units? Coming around. Okay. Good. Give them a pretty hefty hit. Out we go.
The enemy are
just fight
badly
there.
bloodied. They have lost
Cycle
half
charge
their
again
men.
through. Charge is coming. I don't know what you guys are doing over there. What are you guys doing? Stop. Turn around. Fight here. Good position on that flank. You actually come up into there. You'd probably be a little safer. Right. Those again. Any ammunition left? Fire over here. Okay. Just hold the static line there against that flank. We got the nobles in the middle here, so they should clean that up along with the archers, give them a bit of help. Out we go. You guys need to turn around. Run away. They missed their charge. Then turn back on them. Nice, that's perfect. Get over here. We'll get a charge in the rear of that. Over here, go for those clan heralds. That was the chieftain. Okay, come on, fellas, keep fighting. Do you have any spare units left?
Our men
No,
have slain the enemy general.
just the
Without him,
archers.
his troops will lose their will to fight.
Ready your bows.
Okay.
Back together.
Behold, our
Fight.
cowardly foe runs. It's time to press the attack.
Get in there.
Saddle up, horse archers.
That broke that rear. That was a good charge then. Get over here. I know it's still fighting, but can't be much. Maybe it's just things fighting to the death.
The enemy army flees
Yeah.
the field. Pursue and run them down.
Give them your spears, riders.
Chase him down. Make sure the settlement's ours. And we did kill 2 generals, so that should be okay. Oh, that's a big lot of men there. Go get that. Quick.
Saddle up, horse archers.
Chase.
Wait your command.
Be quick.
This is it. Attack.
Where's the other units? There's something over here. Go get that. There you go. Yeah, you've chased down that big unit. That's a big unit there. Almost a full unit actually routed. We're gonna look at this one. Send down. You're good as well. There's something else coming back through here. 2 armies. So when there's 2 armies, I do get a little paranoid. You get paranoid from being burnt, you know? You get burnt a couple of times, you go, then you make sure you don't get burnt again. Found out that every turn there is a chance to lose the ring. 1 in 200 turns, a 0.2% chance, even if you don't have Golem. Sorry, a 1 in 500? It's a 1 in 500 chance just to lose the ring. Well, I've never had it happen. I've had it stolen by Golem once. I've never had it just be lost. A 1 in 500 shot.
Vanquished. This is a great victory worthy
every
of
turn.
only the mightiest.
Yeah, it's not
of
increasing.
generals.
It's not it doesn't increase unless you're in the 2 Mordor provinces. Okay. It's not increasing. It's just a 1 in 500 every turn. So we had a 1 in 500 shot to lose it, and we only had the ring for like what, 10 turns? 10, 11 turns? By the way, heroic victory. Had the most kills. Rangers to Cav 262. The Mariner, no way. The Mariners 273. They've done it again. They've done it again. They even beat out Cav on the open field. I guess the Cav traced down a lot, but would you look at that? Incredible. So, the Mariners, they're an odd unit. Seem to underperform against pretty much anything that's weak. And then you actually fight against some units that are decent and they seem to perform better. They're not armor piercing in melee. I think they are just I think their animation is highly variable. And sometimes you get good rolls and a lot of times you don't. And if you're in the 2 Mordor regions, it's an 11 in 500 chance. Oh, it's still pretty low. I mean, that's what I said. In all the times I've played this, I've never had that message come up. Had it stolen by Golem once, and then after that, I was very particular about making sure I don't get the Golem retinue.
Sire! Scatter them! We've defeated their wretched armies. Guard this area.
So we don't need our spy here. Let's get another spy down here. Got plenty of spies in this area. 1, 2, 3. Get in. Have you moved? Yeah,
Elves!
go on there. Get.
My lord, my lord, my lord.
Spies are plenty.
Approaching quietly.
And Vale is ours for the second time. This time I'm not selling it back for any peace deal. You've done your dash. Okay, so Tharbad is technically safe right now, so we're not at war with the goblins. Although, you know, I probably wouldn't say it's terribly safe. Right, you can have some units here as well. Grab them, send them up. And then the Tharbad, and they can go through.
By the light of Elbereth! Scout the area.
Moving. Right, we have this battle down here as well to go. Yeah, I mean, next time we're gonna roll over Anduin. I'm just looking at this. We got just troops flowing through now this area. So many troops coming through. That's like, it's just this middle ground basically now. And down here, there's barely anything. send 2 armies down here. We'll roll through Folberg and Co. really easily. That's held by Lothlorien. So Rohan must have lost it to Mordor and then Lothlorien's taken it back. Lothlorien's taken Fangorn Forest as well. See? So Lothlorien, who have done absolutely nothing to Dol Guldur pretty much the whole campaign, are now fighting back against Mordor. I mean, power to you, sure. Power to you. I'll take what I can get. You know, take what I can get. Let's take this out.
Take them out!
Take them out, Captain Taraglan. No Cav. Any archers? No Cav and no archers. Makes Fisherman a sad boy. Ooh, makes the elves very happy though.
Leave none standing!
What's the benefit of destroying the existing other faction buildings and rebuilding? Because the ones that are destroyed don't give me any benefit. And I get money out of it. So if you destroy a building, you just get a direct cash influx.
To battle, lads!
Like a percentage of how much the building costs to build. You get cash. And yeah, I'm not rebuilding them because there's like a clan moot barracks that I get no benefit out of. If there's a building that gives me a benefit, I normally keep it. Even if it's like just like a 5% bonus to law, which is a lot of what the barracks do for different factions. If you have a different barracks line to what their barracks line is, I tend to still keep it because it'll give a 5% bonus to law, and law means less corruption, which means more money. In the long run, rather than just a cash injection, a one-off cash injection. I think we're pretty fighting just to kind of fight here. Thanks, never knew that and all the years you played. Yeah, no, it's fine. No problem, mate. Yeah, you just get money. And if it doesn't give me any benefit, then there's just no point in keeping it there.
Advance!
I think we just set up here. Archers. Archers? We got a sellsword captain. Oh, we do. He's definitely gonna be promoted. This is promotion central right here. This guy is guaranteed to be promoted. I'm calling it right now. I'm calling it right now. He's gonna be promoted. Get over here. Actually, probably this side's better. Slightly better angle. Just a bit of a lip in the hill there. Go over that way. Oh, there's another. Oh, there's 2 of them. Okay, sure. Didn't even see them. I'm blind. Go over there. Yeah, we want 1, 2, 3, 4. Actually, you know what we want in the front? Not them. Because they would want to sit there and throw. What we want to do is get guys that can charge in. One of those. Yep. Want fellas that can get in and charge. Not you, because I want you flanking. Get spammed. In there and get stuck in. So they don't have a chance to throw all their javelins. Because that's their main weapon this battle. So you have one of you each on each flank. Where you get around. And then same with you 2 over here. And then our secret weapon, well not so secret, but the Av unit. You know, don't use fire, just use standard shot. I think standard shot's a little more accurate. Sometimes with ballista you actually want it to be a little inaccurate though, because it's the same spot, so yeah, put fire on. Are they not even moving? Okay, I mean they don't have archers, so I guess we can just go shoot them without cav archers. Just don't get within range of the javelin. Great to shoot at the billman. There could be some hidden javelin lads right here, so just need to be a little bit careful. Yeah, that's what I thought. Front them. Oh, okay, just wait. Start moving backwards, you can fire. Let them have it. Oh yeah, shoot those Phelan warriors, definitely. You perhaps aim at the ones in the back. Keep moving, keep moving, keep moving. Okay, now when they get here, we want to just charge in. Don't let them throw their javelins. Get in there. Is get on this flank. Once again, don't let them throw their javelins.
The battle is very much in our favor.
That's a terrible
Victory
matchup,
will be
but okay.
ours.
We get around the back and help them. Guys need to get around. Get around. Yeah, that's not a matchup that we want. Alright, these elders in the back. Archers, pick your targets. It's fine. You guys get around. Shooting. And you two can probably get through to this side. Go. Hold fire. Get around here and see if we can't just swing this in our favour a little bit down in the rear. Okay, that should help. That should get rid of a lot of those Phelan warriors. Okay, get around here. Okay, get there and throw at the spearmen. Got those.
The enemy are badly bloodied. They have
Through.
lost half their men.
Okay, if they get into melee here, we can just hit them in the rear. Now we're looking good.
If we continue like this,
Okay.
we will smash the enemy.
Alright, there's elders. Okay, the middle is kind of broken, but that's okay. Got archers still firing away here. Oh, you guys did not get in. And they got some punching power here. Okay. You get around the back. Out of ammo. Sweep it around here. What are you guys shooting at? Are you shooting at them? I hope so. Okay, it looks like you're about to get into melee.
Our men have slain the enemy general.
Good stuff.
Without him, his troops will lose their will to fight.
Yeah, that should pretty much seal it then. Just have that maybe. Get into that, get into that. Get down. Stop.
Behold how our cowardly foe runs. It's time to
Chase
press
him down.
the attack.
EPM misled you a bit. Read above. No, that was your total chance of losing it over 11 turns. Oh, 11 out of 500. A total chance of losing it over 11 turns. Yeah, so it was, sorry, it's still 1 in 500 chance every turn. Chance of losing it in Mordor. No chance of losing it. Oh, no chance of losing it in the 2 Mordor provinces. Oh, right. Okay, so you can't lose it there. Alright, so just 1 in 500, just random chance, not Golem. But in the 2 Mordor provinces, you can't lose it at all. Okay, so is that Barad-dûr and the one next to it, like Urk Astalad? I'm guessing.
This is a clear victory.
Clear victory. It would be nice if it was heroic. We lost a little too much on the front line there. I mean, it was Lindar guards against Billaman, so they probably weren't expected to win too much there. And armor-piercing Makani and Bator units. Udin and Gorgoroth. Yep, okay. Wow. So we just got 1 in 500. Wow.
But my lord, what will you gain?
We protect the Elven lands.
Okay. The guarantee I gave of that promotion, it wasn't so guaranteed apparently. Down here.
Come on! Be vigilant.
So can we merge some of those? So this army is just going to push straight on to Karas. So what we need then is 65%.
Elves!
I need a bloody general there. That's what I need. Can I jump? Fury.
Follow me.
All of you.
Elven warriors!
Vote. Okay.
Form up! They will not see us in the forest.
If we're going to be 65% this turn, what we need to do is pull everything out. Apart from probably
For
one.
the light! Elves!
Merge. Leave those 3 in
For
there.
the light!
Pull them all out.
Swiftly.
Just so we don't lose more troops to attrition than what we need to. And then next time we can get a general in there to
Scout the
help
area.
stabilize things.
For the
ULAT
light!
can march
Onward.
this way.
Follow me.
Go to there.
Ships ready.
Good.
By the
We got a replacement general coming here
Orders
anyway.
completed.
That's fine.
Come, my brothers.
The good news is it should respawn after 38 turns. Perfect execution of text sarcasm. That was on point. Had it like 11 turns or something. I barely had it. I got it in Khandum. Right? And we finished off Angmar within what? Took Khandum. We pushed in from it. I mean, it was like 10 turns, right? And then we were marching south, and he lost it. It was like 5. So maybe we had like 15 turns. Maybe we had like 15 turns, something. I'm not 100% sure. Somewhere in that vicinity. Let's say about 15 turns we had it. And
Elven warriors!
yeah, we lost it. It wasn't even long. We didn't have it long. That's remarkable. That's where we're going to call it for tonight. I think that's a nice spot to finish at. We've got the troops all trained up, marching south. We've pushed across the river, taken Barad Vin, taken Barley. Got the army marching out to Hilrot. We've taken Alfud, taken Long Angrand, defended Balorn. We've got
Elves!
the Smith marching south. Thanks for following, mate. Eyes. Appreciate it, mate. Got the Smith marching south with some more armies. We've lost the ring. And we've got rid of Anduin's navy, I think. I think we finally... There might be one boat left. There might be one boat left out here somewhere. But I think it's pretty much been sunk. The dragons have had their wing... The dragon boats have had their wings cut. Wings clipped, I think. Yeah, good day. So, who knows? This might even be... We might be even finishing this tomorrow. We'll see. Because it kind of feels like finish off Anduin, since we're not dropping the ring in anymore. And finish off Anduin and goblins, of course. We might even need to sally over here to finish some goblins. Keep building. We'll keep building some units over here just in case we need to go goblin killing or something. Grab some catapults. Grab some units here just in case we need to go goblin killing. Are you coming to retrain in here? No, so we can retrain. Grab those. Anything we recruit here? They should be immediately recruitable. The fact that you have to wait 18 turns to have the Requiem, the Elrond units across the board is stupid. 18 turns. You should be able to get them straight away. If you've got the culture for it, you should get them straight away, I think. That's my opinion. Anyway. No problem, guys. Thank you so much, everyone, joining me live this evening. Should be back on again tomorrow. And if you're watching over on YouTube, be sure to like, subscribe, comment, and share. And share if you've had the ring. Tell me if you've had the ring just taken off you by bandits. Make me feel a little better. And I'll catch you in the next episode. Have a good one.